Whoopee.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm gonna tap in for sure.
Tap, tap, tap in.
Yeah. Tap, tap, tap in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thursday, which is called Friday Eve, because all we about is Friday anyway. I'm going to repeat myself over and over. Therapists say you should never live for the weekend. Fuck you! Because tomorrow is the biggest day of the week. Thursday is just a bridge to Friday. That's all it is. So, let's get everybody on IG Live, and then we will start and find out what Jay Black. Let me tell you about Jay Black, y'all. Let me just say this about
It's
Jay
too
Black.
early to say something about Jay Black.
Jay Black. I have been friends with Jay Black for over, 15 years.
More than that.
It was way more than
It's more than that. You looking at 20 plus.
So 20 plus.
Yeah.
Do you know, Sexy Mode, there's still a time with this son of a bitch I will call.
Oh.
And if he has a TV program on, he will rush me off the phone. I can be like, Jay Black, it could be like, Jay Black, I just found out that I'm about to be evicted from my apartment. He's like, yeah, call me back after Wheel of Fortune. What?
I have a silver like that. Jasmine Jasmine Curry. I'm calling you out. If Jeopardy is on, she's like, don't call me between 7 and whatever.
That's what he said.
Yeah. I have a friend that's like that too.
Jay Black, forget how was your night? What were you watching when I called you?
No, I was watching Celebrity Big Brother. It was the first night, the first debut night, first episode.
I'm dying of slow death.
And that's why I'm like, dude, you call like
it could be an emergency. Maybe he was feeling vulnerable.
No, they were just entering the house. There was a whole setup, and I need to focus on that first episode to really understand who everybody is, because I didn't know all the celebrities. So I'm like, all right, I gotta figure out who these people are for the ones I don't know.
I called them for something important. Jay Black, are you Takeover Legends on
No,
live?
We good.
All right. Shawn, you know what it is.
I'm coming.
I literally wanted to talk. And this man said, I am watching Celebrity Apprentice.
No, Celebrity Big Brother.
Celebrity Big Brother.
Yes.
And I was like,
you're right.
I said, and I told him what I had to say, and he was like, oh, cool. I'll talk to you later. Hung up.
Deuces. Get to the point. Let's go. I'm watching TV.
Hung up.
I done paused the thing, the DVR, which is, I'm like, all right, let's go. What do we need? Usually I don't even answer sometimes. I just call people back.
Oh, Jesus. How was your night?
Oh, my night was good. My night was cool.
I mean, other than disrespecting me on the phone, how was your night? Like, other than that.
It's really not disrespectful. Disrespectful.
No, it was really.
Ignoring.
I had stuff to talk about. I had stuff to talk about, and you disrespect
multiple phone calls. That's disrespect. Like, all right, because clearly something's going on. You just keep ignoring somebody.
No,
I was trying to talk.
Done, then it's like, all right, well, we'll figure it out. But I answered. So
but I was trying to talk.
But it's not disrespectful since I answered the phone.
But how you pushed me off the phone, that wasn't nice.
That wasn't nice, Jay Black.
No, he make it sound like the way you push him off the phone, like he was a wounded duck, and then
I was a wounded. I was a wounded duck. I was a wounded dolphin. I was wounded.
The dog. You need to talk about that today too.
I'm by myself. I was by myself, and I was trying to reach out to you, and you said, "Don't call me during."
Told you he was feeling vulnerable. He needed to talk, and you wasn't there for him.
You weren't there.
All right.
That was mean.
Call it what you want, but either way, that was my.
Welcome to the last 15 plus years of my life with Jay Black.
Good morning, Stacey Mitchell.
Take a peek inside my hurt box, labeled Jay Black.
Slow your roll. What it do?
Take a peek in my heart box. Shawnee, how was your night last night, girl? Because you I know you was grinding it out, and then you didn't do the show yesterday. You ain't wasn't with us. So you good?
Yeah,
no, Jay Black. Hold on, everybody. Jay Black. Do not say she left us. You left
Never that.
your emotional brother hanging. You left me hanging. I might tear up. You are a mean person.
I feel it.
You literally like chose a TV show. I was trying to talk to you, homie.
Oh, I thought you was going to shade her. You came back to shade me.
Yes.
Mike,
He
if
wasn't
somebody's
shading
watching
me.
something on TV, they don't have to take your phone call. If they're doing whatever they're doing, whatever, they don't have to accept the phone call and have a dialogue in that moment. You have to respect that other person's space as well. So no matter what it is, just because you don't deem it important, I was all into the TV show. So I wanted to watch. So I watched.
I want my IG live people to hear this.
And it's not like you hit me back like, yo, all right, now that your show is over, was good. And I'm like, yo, now I'm watching
no, but after you shut me down, I was
what
like,
up, DJ
right,
007?
I'm not gonna bother you no more. Shawnee, how was your night last night? It had to be better than mine. Because when a friend does that to you, it's hard to live with.
Tam.
I actually got some sleep last night because the kids are out of school today and tomorrow here because it's icing. So I had to go get them from school. Yeah, because it's ice.
Yes,
ice.
Oh, Texas can't handle any weather. Okay, makes sense.
Oh, Jay Black's on one.
What hair is crawled up your ass this morning? What is going on? Who pissed in your Cheerios today?
Jay's ready to go. He ready to go today.
No, because Texas can't handle. I know y'all got the snow before, and y'all was off the grid. And the grid
no, that was a little bit different. I was stuck in that, and that was a little bit different. But
no, it wasn't. No. Honestly, it wasn't. Texas really ain't ready for shit. Like they literally the lies that they tell everybody. But that's beside the point. Jay Black's on some bullshit today. But go ahead, Shawnee. Go ahead.
But
tell me how your night was.
I went to sleep, so I got some rest.
Good.
I got some rest. I went to sleep by myself. Some rest.
Did you use the rose or you went straight to sleep?
I don't have a rose.
Did you use your right hand? Well, are you right-handed or left-handed? I think you're right-handed.
I'm right-handed.
Did you use the right hand power, the superpower?
No, I didn't. But you know what I did do?
What?
I answered my phone when people called.
Ooh. Stacey, yes, I did answer my call.
I woke up out of my sleep and I answered the phone when people called.
But I called, I answered.
Yeah.
And I said, what's good? I'm watching Celebrity Big Brothers, the first episode. What's up? What we need?
I even text Mo.
Jay, duck. I'm shooting at you. You see my gun? You see my gun, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Ashley.
That's what I did do, OJ.
He did.
I don't ignore people. I answer the calls.
Good morning, Ashley.
I said, Shorty, how's your?
Good morning,
how you coming to the show? She said, I'm coming in hot.
Shawnee left us hanging yesterday, then she gonna come and take a shot.
Good morning, they slow your roll.
She here now, motherfucker. She here now.
That's what we do.
Also, Mo, we can't get you on. We can't get you in the club.
Yeah, I'm coming to the club.
Come to the club.
Coming in the club.
Your hair is really pretty, Mo.
I'm in percentage.
I don't gas her. It's good. Don't gas her.
No, she knows my shower. She knows my out the shower air dry. Yes.
That's how she turned out her future husband. Coming out the shower looking like that. That's the bullshit right there.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but I can tell you how I got this ring.
She come out the shower talking about I'm coming in hot. Listen,
you've met my family. We're warm-blooded.
So Rodney, I see you got a show. Soon as you get back home, I'm kind of heartbroken. I'm a little sad. My favorite cousin is leaving me.
I got a show. I mean, truth be told, I wanted to have sex with you crazy. For everybody watching, fuck you.
Hey, he's been deprived of sleep, you guys.
No. If y'all want fire, y'all want smoke, Y'all want the whole smoke, but y'all was putting your little hands, your emojis that do this, the little hands.
No.
The little emojis you do. Oh, if I was Stacey, I'd be so. How about I want to bang your back out? How about that?
What in the world?
Well, who's coming in hot today?
I love y'all little motherfuckers. Was like this emoji kills me. This one right here. This is the one that kills me. Oh my god! If you would have found out what happened,
that's my wife be saying that. If I was Stacey, I'd be all up in Mike's neck.
And guess what? Nobody's gonna be up in Mike's motherfucking neck.
Stacey has had over two or over 3 decades.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stacey knows that's her man. She knows.
That's my man. I'ma stand beside him.
But the reality is, y'all motherfuckers with this, with the emoji thing like this. The crazy thing is, I have never hugged Shawnee ever more than just hugging her just like this. Just like this. Ever in life. But y'all want to play? Yeah.
You said it though. What do you mean? Y'all want to play?
No, y'all want to play? This is what I'm gonna say. Y'all want to play?
Start off like that and then go left sometimes. That's why
y'all want to play as a grown ass man. Yeah, if I would have grabbed her from the back and hugged her like this, it would have been a problem. I would have been sleeping at Shawnee's house and raising 2 extra daughters. God,
it's because people be, they be all in the Kool-Aid.
And I would have been all good.
Shawty and Mike messing around. I know they must be messing around.
He would have been the girls would have been like, "Why Uncle Mike over here every night?"
Yeah, we would have had a whole talk. We'd have had a whole talk. We'd have been like, "All right, let's have this family talk because y'all got to meet Amani, Kayla, and all that." So let's do this FaceTime.
Y'all sisters.
He's now bonus dad.
Bonus dad.
What is it called? She's my sister wife.
Sister wife.
Yeah.
Sister wife.
Yeah, we better stop playing because
y'all hate
they spilled the beans.
No, you can play too much when you know for a fact you ain't never ever stepped over any line.
I know you cannot.
Any
I cannot
line.
play. No, that's not.
But I'm gonna play all day. All day.
Like I don't understand how people get. Oh, they doing that. I got pictures with other people that look more suspect, and nobody says nothing about it.
It started with the deacon and the deaconess picture with y'all in the white. I'm telling you, that's what started it, and then from there it just was rapid fire.
I'm gonna tell you what started it. I'm fucking adorable. I'm adorable.
I'm gonna ask the psychic when he come on. Does Mike secretly really watch?
No, you not gonna ask that. I'm gonna put your mic on mute.
No. Let's be real. Like,
don't play J Black.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one down for a million trillion real shit.
No, I'll be real. What are you talking about?
No, you full of shit.
Rodney,
Lady Q got you by your neck. Listen.
Whatever.
Listen.
Whatever. We 12 years
if I was single, I'm not even saying Shawnee would let me. I'm not saying Mo would let me. But if I was single and I was in the game, I'm trying to smash both of them in real life.
So we're in a relationship. You can say if you wasn't in a relationship who you would want to smash. That's what we do.
No, you can't handle that, Jay. You can't.
Is that not disrespectful to the person that you're with?
Jay,
you can't handle that.
I get the celebrity crush. Because everyone has a celebrity crush that everybody like, ha, kiki. But in real life,
in real life, if a bad bitch is standing next to you and you at the bar and you are single,
excuse
me for the bad bitch,
but you're not single and you're having these hypothetical moments.
Yo, Jay, do you not fucking listen? I just said if I was single 7 times.
But you can't say this.
Yes, I can't. What do you mean?
It's close by.
None of y'all motherfuckers can tell me what I can't say.
It's disrespectful.
I said if I was single 7 times. I said if I was single.
Because we know you're not. So now everyone knows in your fantasy world, if the opportunity presents
fantasy world.
Come on now, Jay.
I don't know. For me, I would be disrespected. If I was Stacey, I would feel disrespected.
Oh my goodness.
That's just me. But his mic went mute again. So every time, man, he gonna be hollow.
You are the most disrespectful. Right? You are literally the most disrespectful.
We supposed to be talking about Brian Flores. You got NFL lawsuits. You got Whoopi Goldberg getting fired.
Jay, you are the most disrespected man in the history of the world. Like I can't even imagine what it's like if the eggs ain't right, and you're like, that's disrespectful. Oh my God. Like you are the most disrespectful. You have been disrespected more than anybody in history.
Can we act that out? I'm Jay Black.
Disrespectful?
No, you be Jay Black.
Normally, thank you for the breakfast. Thank you for the breakfast. But normally I had like 4 or 5 pieces of bacon. Like this looks like 3 and a half.
Me expressing my thoughts.
Thank you, but
You know what he says after not getting the amount of bacon that he wants? Yo, this is some disrespectful shit. Everything's disrespectful. Everything. I've never touched. Cold.
Nobody came back and refreshed my drink.
And what is that, Shawnee? What is that? What is that when you don't refresh his drink? It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful.
Because she come back around and say, is everything all right? Well, service could have been a little bit better because my drink, the ice been sitting there. I had like 5 ice cubes this time instead of the 10 ice cubes normally. Like.
And Mo, what would that be called?
I done been out to dinner. I done been out to eat with you now.
Everybody has.
Yeah, we all
yeah. But Mo, after that happens, he always claims it's what? It's disrespectful.
Yes. I mean, it was disrespectful. Yeah. I pay, I pay to sit down here and eat,
You do get different service levels sometimes.
A tip and
they gonna want a tip, and I don't think I should have to tip. The service is horrible.
Tip based off the service.
But just in case the service wasn't there, guess what it was? It was
disrespectful.
It was disrespectful.
Good morning, Jacqueline. TP, what it do, TP?
Good morning, Jack.
It was disrespectful. I got on to drama. Good morning.
No, there's no drama. It's all fun. It's Black History Month.
Thank you. Tam, thank you so much for sending gentlemen to get these couches to pay for them.
You sold it, so you did get to sell the couches.
No, because Dallas Fort Worth is the worst. He had a U-Haul set up to come get these couches. Off of some sleet and snow.
Oh,
U-Haul has canceled anything that you can get.
Any bit of weather. Exactly.
They don't want their trucks, right?
They don't want their
I told you these people can't drive out here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. It's just embarrassing.
I looked out the window this morning and I saw all of that. I said, "Oh, well."
No, I've literally on the East Coast been somewhere where like 5 inches of snow fell down, and 2 days later we're back to normal.
We pre-salt,
but that's the difference, though.
They don't have salt.
Snow and ice is 2 different things. Well, driving in snow is one thing. Driving on ice is something different.
But Shawnee, they're closing everything down. Like by 3:00, I promise everybody's gonna be good.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
The sun's gonna come out. Like, what are we doing?
They don't know how to drive on ice, and it's a difference.
They don't know how
Oklahoma, they get ice and snow, so the snow is covering up the ice.
People in Texas don't know how to drive on cement with 75-degree weather. Like, stop. Y'all motherfuckers are NASCAR for real. Like, the left lane in Texas means you have to literally go 90 miles an hour. The left lane, you have to go 90. You have to go 90 and keep it moving. Like, it's oh God. Jeez Louise. All right, y'all. Did I not ask anybody? Oh, Mo, how was your night?
I don't remember.
Wow. Okay.
I remember. I fell asleep with the phone in her hand.
You want to talk about something?
I honestly don't remember. I was working from my phone, and the next thing I knew, my alarm went off at I was like, okay, wait, am I supposed to go to the next task? But it was for me to start getting homeboy ready, getting the baby ready.
I'm about to do this new thing on this show.
And I'm at like 3%. I was at 3% when I woke up. So that means I was working.
What's your phone look like now?
It's at 21%.
All right, so you're on your laptop.
Oh yeah, no, I'm always on my laptop, but I have my phone.
Charge your phone
charging
now.
So I can get in the club. Yeah.
Can you charge the phone now?
Yeah, I've got it on a charger now.
All right.
Recap this comment, Mike.
My job shut down today, and I work at a hospital open for emergencies only. Ain't that about a bitch?
You know what?
Wow.
Like emergencies or real or emergencies. Emergencies.
How do we classify what's an emergency? How do we do that? Good morning, G.
Kathy. Where are you at, Kathy? Where
she's in Killeen.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
She's in Killeen.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh my God.
Hey, that's Texas.
It's sleet. It's sleet. It's ice. You know what you do in sleet and ice? You drive slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they don't.
They
don't do that.
Don't take no chances.
It's like an ice skating rink.
Mm-hmm.
So the hospital gonna be shut down. Don't get shot today, y'all. Don't have a heart attack today.
Gunshot victims only. That would be it.
Well, it depends on what kind of gunshot.
Was it a 22? Was it a Glock? Like, yeah, we need to know.
Did it bust your heart? If
it's a 22, put a Band-Aid on it.
Look, Kathy Black said, here you go, Kathy trying to talk gangster. We not playing with icy roads. Like you gangster. We not playing like icy roads is something that nobody else in the country deals with. Motherfucker, the whole country deals on the Northeast with icy road. We not.
Yeah, y'all are used to it though. Y'all are used to that.
We had the worst winter ever last year.
Yeah,
we had a winter that the Northeast has never seen. If we don't, and I look at me saying we before I leave. If we don't stop acting like bitches, dog, drive the car slowly, do what you have to do, and get to work. Like I really want to take it outside. It's just sleet. It's sleet. It's sleet. It ain't a snowstorm. It's just a bunch of cold rain stuff that mushes together and lays down on the ground. And all you have to do is be careful. That's all.
They don't even have.
Well, no, it's
salt,
ice.
though.
You slide on it. It ain't mushy yet. It's like right now. There's a charter bus that got I-35 shut down.
Yeah,
because it's stuck on the ramp with passengers on it. Right now, it just shut down.
Right, Stacy. Yeah.
But if you'd been driving 15 miles an hour the way you should have been, and if Texas has no salt machines that put in salt.
They put you guys put sand.
They don't even have. Okay.
They don't even
have priming the roads. They're not putting the salt down.
No.
Preparation stuff. Okay.
Dude, it's like literally getting on ice for the first time in your life out here. Like they don't even put salt down anywhere.
Scary.
Nope.
All right. Like, I'm just glad to have some days off of work. That's crazy. Hey, enjoy it. That's what you call.
Stop saying mental health. It trivializes.
Mental health day is every day.
For you to relax, release.
Yeah.
You should do that every day.
Yeah, but you can't take off Tuesday just because you want to take off Tuesday.
But you can if you need that. Most employers embrace you not being stressed out and being.
But you can't look out the window and be like this. And
you said most employers, but you ain't one of the most employers. I know you. Well, you be like, oh, your kid sick. You broke your foot. Well, is the other foot working? Can you hobble into work?
All right. Well, it's Black History Month, people. Right. And Mike, I saw this picture, and I wanted to know if you can't name more than 5 people in this photo. I don't know. We have to question your blackness or Puerto Ricanness, Mike, because you should be able to do it. Can you name more than 5 people in this picture? How many total can you name without naming them? How many faces do you know?
Hey, Harriet. Hey, Malcolm.
No, I just said without naming the names. Just total. How many total?
1, 2.
What was the question again?
4.
How many? I just want to know how many can you get without saying their names?
Black Panther.
6.
Black Panther.
Yeah, it's Black Panther.
7.
And it's not Maxwell at the bottom. That is not Maxwell.
Oh, okay.
8.
I can name.
I know who he is.
I know all these people, but my knowledge on names are horrible. But I will give.
How many names? I need to know total.
So far, at first glance, I'm looking at 8.
I'll give you 6.
You can name 9 people, Mo?
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4.
I went to an HBCU.
Stop playing.
I can name 7.
Mo didn't just go to college. Mo actually paid attention. I got
Oh, 8.
Oh, that's
I can do 8.
That's the author, and I can't think of his name because I just watched a whole YouTube on him. Okay, so
I'm mad that you said that ain't the weekend. I'm sorry.
I got
That ain't Maxwell.
2, 3.
Oh, it's an
her.
image on
The
Media
half
Room
face
360
is 4. I got literally 5 on the names.
Oh, you got 5 names. Okay. And
But
Shiny,
I'd have to research because I
you can't research. It's either you
because
know.
no, that's James Baldwin. So I'm sorry. That's James Baldwin. I'm sorry. Don't fuck with me. That's James Baldwin.
My wife said James Baldwin, and I didn't know which one he was. So
one of the greatest writers who was gay.
Mm-hmm.
One of the greatest writers ever who stood up and sat there in front of white people on the Dick Cavett show and actually fought and said the most amazing things ever. And yes, go ahead, Mo.
Yeah. No, I was saying when you were talking about just openly talking about their sexuality, Langston too.
5 in the Apostle.
Yes,
absolutely. Talking about the Harlem Renaissance.
On there? Where is
I have
which one is James Baldwin?
Which one is James Baldwin?
The one Martin Luther King's right there. I'm thinking, even though that seems like he gained a lot of weight.
You don't know. You just
no. I'm about to say. Oh, that's not James Baldwin there, right there.
My wife did say that his name James Baldwin. She thought was in one of these pictures. I didn't know.
Yeah, the one. That's
not him.
So you think it's to the right or left of Martin?
To the right. No, my right. Like remember,
no, Martin's right.
Martin's. Yeah. No, then that's Martin's left.
No, I don't see James Baldwin up there.
I thought that was
talking about on top of the weekend.
Yes, I thought that was James. I thought that was James Baldwin.
That's not James Baldwin.
Because he's heavier than James Baldwin. He's heavier.
Now DJ Slow.
I think it's because you were looking at the hairline. It's because you were looking at the hairline.
You don't know none of these people. You got to.
But the fact that James Baldwin is not on this picture is ridiculous.
I think he may be.
He may
be because you the second one to say it, so it got to be something.
No.
Jim
right, so
Brown.
Mo was the winner with 9. Mo said she can name 9 people.
Well, Jim Brown, and then gentleman right here actually.
Where's Jim Brown? Oh, I see him.
Right next to Harriet, right?
Yeah, that's Jim Brown.
Harriet Tubman. Then that is right next to Harriet Tubman to the upper right. That's I think that's Jackie Robinson.
No, the upper right is James Washington Carver.
Okay, that's James Washington. So I'm looking for
no clue who that was.
But if you see a picture of Jackie Robinson, it's gonna be like very close to that.
Is that Hank Williams?
In the corner?
In the right corner? Or is that Jackie Robinson? It's cut off. I can't see. I don't see half of the face.
I thought it was Hank.
There is no Baldwin in this. So Rodney Perry said there is not James Baldwin.
No, James Baldwin is not.
That is
So why the fuck did you put this picture of it? James Baldwin is not in here.
If you don't even know who on here.
Because it's Black History Month, we bringing more awareness. I wonder.
So why would?
My bad.
He said that's George Washington. Oh, that's maybe the top right corner. Who's on the right side of Martin? Who is on the right side of Martin?
Wait. Right side of Martin.
With the eyes?
If is Martin's right side. Who's on Martin's right side?
That's not Louis, is it? You see me squinting. I'm squinting too, honey.
Mike, you muted.
I know to the left of Harriet, the bald head guy, that is W.E.B. Du Bois.
Okay, Mo.
Right up under. I know I ain't got my concept. Right up under Harriet, the one where he's looking next to Malcolm.
With the eyes.
Yes, that's W.E.B. Du Bois.
It's Booker T.
Is that Booker T?
To the right side of Martin. Martin's right hand side. That's Booker T.
No, that would be our left.
That's our left.
He's saying our left.
This man over here,
but no, he's talking about the other
James
one.
Baldwin.
That's not Louis Armstrong, is it?
I think he's an entertainer.
That's not Louis Armstrong.
Her husband said that's Lou.
Yeah. Oh, so I was right.
The lady all the way to the left on the corner, looking to the left. That is
Rosa Parks.
Yeah.
Yes, and then that's Malcolm. And
W.E.B. Du Bois, Mandela. Then you have Harriet.
Wright is a critical writer, native son.
Huh?
Richard.
I think his name was Richard Wright.
Right. Mm-hmm.
All right. So
then you have John Washington Carver. Yep. Okay, so I got 10.
All right, so Mo's the winner. Mo's the winner. You know her Black history.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to do a Black. There's not.
Somebody said there's not Booker T.
That is not Booker T. They like
no. But it's Pusha T. It's Pusha T.
Oh, that's Pusha T.
That's
where's
Pusha
Mom
T.
at? You know,
So wait, the guy with the dread, with the guy with the locks, is that Bascott?
Yes.
The guy with the locks. Who you see a guy with the locks
down there? The weekend.
Oh, Maxwell. That's Maxwell.
That's why.
Is that the artist, Bascott?
I think that is. That is.
Yeah.
Okay. But who's the half a face next to him? Who's the half a face?
That's Jackie Robinson.
We said Jackie Robinson earlier. Yeah.
How do y'all have a half a face of Jackie Robinson? How do y'all?
I didn't count that in my 10.
And Rosa Parks. How do y'all have a half a face of Rosa Parks and Jackie Robinson?
It might have just been my
Malcolm's
picture.
half too.
Malcolm is half.
And we know who he was.
That is Jay Black's favorite phrase. That is so disrespectful.
That is disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
Especially since this is something that
we had to call in, phone a friends to figure out who these people were. Like, we should know.
Did you know all of
I didn't phone in anybody.
I'm willing to say that we had to phone Roddy.
Ladies,
and
please
the
go
listeners.
get him.
Y'all didn't know.
Half of the buildings at Cheney University are named after some of the people in this picture. I stayed my freshman year in Harriet Tubman dorm. But you should. You should.
And bringing awareness. Yes, we should know who these people are and their accomplishments.
Next time, give us a full face, though, to be fair.
The fact that Malcolm X and these people are half face is disrespectful.
It's disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
I agree.
Hey, this was my attempt at a little
and
Black.
That was Jay Black. For those who don't know, that was motherfucking Jay Black, who was disrespectful.
You know what that was? That was a Black History moment with Jay Black. That's what that was. Look at there you go. I put it up.
Disrespectful.
That was a Black
your half-ass history lesson.
Every day this month.
Hey, guess who this is? Guess who this is? The most important person with half a face. Can you tell the left eye from Malcolm X? God damn.
Who's half a nose, half an eyebrow is that?
He had a dream, but in this picture, he only had a
he only had half a dream.
He had a
one-third of a dream.
Love me for who I am. Understand where my heart is at. There we go.
All right, what are we doing next?
Brian Flores, so as an NFL coach, is not sports driven, but it is more like a Colin Kaepernick 2.0. He's standing up. For those that don't know, he was let go from the Miami Dolphins as a head coach, and now he's suing the league. So Mike can explain exactly what's going on. Is he going to win? Does he even have a shot at winning? Like, what's the latest with Brian Flores?
So Brian Flores, and I want the ladies to get kicked up right now. Okay. So he's going to apply for a job. He's getting an interview with the New York Giants, my team, my racist team, right? So Bill Belichick from the New England Patriots, literally the number one coach in the entire world, sends him a text and says, congratulations on getting the job. And and he sends a text back. He's like, yo, thank you. Yeah. And then this is what really happens. He goes, are you sure you're texting the right person? And Bill says, oh, I fucked up. It's the other dude.
It's the other Brian.
It's the other Brian. Oh, shit. And that Brian takes everything to ESPN and says, we're going to stop this. In 2022, there's literally one black head coach in the NFL. Do you know how embarrassing that is? How upfront racist that is, that 70% of the NFL are black and you have one black coach.
And to add to that, so what happened is he didn't interview for the job yet. So
not yet. He was supposed to be, though.
Imagine you didn't interview for the job and someone that's on the inside that's very close to them saying, hey, they're giving it to somebody else. So you didn't even interview yet. And part of the NFL Rooney rule is they have to have a good faith minority candidate interview. So are they doing it just? Go ahead, Mike. Are you unmuted?
So he has legal precedence in terms of suing. Definitely has legal precedence.
You muted, Mike.
Can you hear me?
Oh, he's
not his mom, but yeah.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, you just
all right.
hello.
Let me fix it.
Yes, and like Stacey Mitchell said, the other Brian, the guy
white.
that the New York Giants hired is actually a white guy. So they already knew before they even did the interview who they was hiring, and it was already public knowledge. Well, not public knowledge; it was already inside
the private club.
And Bill just screwed up and let the cat out the bag by saying congrats to the wrong Brian.
But look at God.
I mean, it go back to what I say. Listen, it's enough money in the Black community to you start your own league. It's not going to pop overnight. You know, it'll take time to build it. But, I mean, you just got to build it. Why keep letting somebody treat you that way?
Because they're going to pay them a lot of money.
But I'm glad that he is, pushing this to the forefront and creating some type of legal precedence for it.
He gave up his career.
But they're really not going to do nothing. I mean, what are they really going to do?
Not hiring.
They're going to say what needs to be said, give us that, that corporate answer, and then keep
the league. Maybe it's still gonna. He's still gonna walk away with something in his pocket.
Yeah, but we want more than something in the pocket. We want something for the people after that.
Well, setting legal precedence does that, because the first case, like if this is a first case basis or where it's actually brought to court, there's legal precedence for it, and he succeeds with a lawsuit. Anyone who comes after that will be able to say, okay, there's case law already established for this. Boom, bam, this has happened to me too.
But why keep going through that? Set it up where you can have it and it works the way that it's supposed to work. Stop, like Mike said before, if all the Black players just said, you know what, we ain't playing. Y'all ain't gonna have no Super Bowl. Now something might really happen, but just taking them to court, they don't care. They got the money. They'll write that off. Okay. And then they'll come up with another rule. They already talking about getting rid of affirmative action. So having to interview a minority candidate is getting ready to go out the window anyway. But I'm just saying, it's not like it's not enough money between minorities to say, okay, y'all can have the NFL. We gonna start the BNFL or whatever it is. And then we have to support it so it can grow. Because in 1 year, it's not going to be.
That would take all of the players as a collective being on the same page.
Pop off the first year they started. It took some time. But we're so conditioned to getting the money so fast and quick. And, okay, I'm an instant millionaire. And, that's what they're going to do. But if that happened, all the Black players say, all right, we ain't playing.
All right, we ain't going to feed our families.
We ain't gonna feed our families.
No, I'm just saying,
you should be managing your money. If you already making millions, then you should be managing your money right. So in the event that something because you ain't gonna play football forever. You know that you ain't gonna be on the plantation forever. You gonna get your freedom papers from your master. So ahead, and you can go get a job. It don't take millions to raise a family. You can raise a family on a 6-figure salary. Hell,
but not if you already have that lifestyle.
It changed the lifestyle.
It would take a collective mindset,
though,
because now you're talking about changing behavior.
You a certain way then because you want it to be Kunta on the plantation. So be Kunta, play your role and don't complain about it. Get your check and shut up.
All right, Mike, Shawn, let's go. Let me hear your thoughts, son. What are you thinking?
Nope.
He's a Black guy that's giving up his career. He probably never going to get another NFL coaching job like Colin Kaepernick. Like he's never going to probably be back in the league. So he's sacrificing a lot. He's doing it for the cause.
He ain't sacrificing a lot.
If there was videos right now of somebody of all the NFL players, literally, and the owners were literally, and they had audio and video of them calling every NFL player a nigga. And after we saw it, would you stop watching football, Jay Black?
Nah, I wouldn't. I would still watch. Yeah.
So that's why I said changing the behavior and a collective mindset is a totally different ball game than just saying, okay, we all going to get together. In theory, it would definitely work. It would definitely have a large impact, but you would have to work as a collective. And I don't see that happening.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
All right, let me get this hollow before, so I can just show you what the hypocrisy in the. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, and good point, Stacey. They wanted him to also lose some games so they can get a top draft pick, because the worse NFL record, the more games you lose, you get a higher draft pick value. So you can get that stud coming out of college. So that they like, yo, we need to tank. We need to lose these games. So he's letting it all out. Go ahead.
So number one, who gives a fuck about football? But y'all do. We do. We do. I just want to ask y'all something. If y'all really, if these players are so adamant and they really want change, all they have to do is cancel the Super Bowl and they will get whatever they want. Because guess what? For those who don't know, Major League Baseball canceled the World Series simply because they didn't like how they were being paid. Had nothing to do with race. Had nothing to do with that. Major League Baseball canceled the World Series. Literally, because they were like, we ain't get paid. And you know what the Shawnee and Mo, do y'all know anything about baseball?
Yes.
I know they got the best contracts.
Okay. Who you know about baseball, Mo? Who you know about baseball? Just who you know about baseball? Give me a name. Give me a name.
So not just name, but I would say I understand how they draft.
But give me a name. Give me a name.
Rodriguez.
He's been okay. You know what's funny about this? No. She's saying Rodriguez. He's been retired for like 9 years.
Right.
Listen,
no, definitely.
But listen. But do you know next year they're gonna get a 36% raise? On
their bargaining is crazy. Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
so
they got the best contracts.
But ain't nobody gonna cancel the Super Bowl. So stop playing, stop bitching.
Cancel the World Series one time.
I just said that they canceled the entire World Series. You want Jesus Christ? You want black people to be an owner? You want black men to be owners or black women to be owners? Cancel the Super Bowl. That's all you got to do. Because guess what? That's when the billionaires get pressed by the other billionaires, the Disneys, the NBCs, the CBS, and they start pressing them going like, what the fuck? We done spent this amount of billions of dollars on this, and then, but you won't.
And then the white boys say, well, what do they want? What do we need to do for the blacks?
Fuck the white boys. Fuck the white boys. The black people on those football teams say, I'm done.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But when they do that, that's when the other people say, well, what y'all want?
Yes. What we want is black ownership, black general managers, and the whole nine.
And they saying we want the best fit candidate. So maybe the black Brian wasn't better than the white Brian. So they went with the white Brian.
I have no idea. I
think that's what they're saying. They went with
But you know,
I guess funny? How can you go with the best candidate if you didn't even interview the guy?
Once again, Jay Black will be mad as hell, but he's not gonna stop watching football. He's not going to stop no matter what happens. They could literally have an onslaught of just white owners saying N-word, 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 N-word. All these N-words, light-skin N-words, dark-skin N-words. And guess what Jay Black would do on Sunday? Watch the Eagles.
Honestly, if it was a movement and we all was in unit and we was all together.
Colin Kaepernick wasn't a movement?
No, I'm saying. And everybody didn't stop watching. They still kept watching. It wasn't
Colin Kaepernick. You just said if it was a movement, you would support. You didn't.
It wasn't a movement. You know what I'm talking about because you watch football too.
Dog, Colin Kaepernick is a movement. You can't get a bigger movement than what he said. He said, "Stop, you fucking cops! Stop killing us."
I know what you. I see.
That's a movement.
When I say movement, meaning how Martin had a movement and he said, yo, we not riding these buses. And everybody said, nope, we ain't riding them buses. Black folks are still watching football. Everybody got the Nielsen boxes or the rating boxes, still was watching.
I'm done.
So I'm talking about a bigger scale movement where it's known. Not
a bigger scale movement.
We're not going to buy gas today. Not that movement.
Oh my God, Jay.
But I did support that too. I bought gas before.
Oh my God.
But I get what you're saying. I
can't believe you just said that. I can't believe
what?
you.
No, I'm speaking hypotheticals for everybody.
It's not hypothetical. Colin Kaepernick really wanted people to stop the cops to stop killing people, and you still watch football.
And so did you.
And that's my point.
Oh
my God. We're like shout out to white people. They got us so caught up. We literally believe we cannot watch football.
What happened to Mo?
I don't know.
She probably put on the football game.
Like we literally can't watch. We literally, no matter what football does, we're like, we can't stop watching it.
It wasn't a movement because niggas didn't follow it.
Colin Kaepernick sacrificed everything.
Yes, he did. He gave it all up.
He did. Shit. And then they got scared when they said, "If you better not be out there kneeling. You better not be kneeling."
Jerry Jones told his football team, "My team will not be. Y'all niggas won't be kneeling." That's what Jerry Jones said last year. That's what he said. My team will not kneel.
You better not kneel. Lose this good check I give you.
Lose this.
Whatever. Don't stop blaming. Let's all of us stop blaming white people for shit. Let's stop.
But we can acknowledge that it's not what happened to Brian, the black Brian, Flores, rather. I ain't gonna say the black Brian. Brian Flores, it's foul.
It's foul, but you're still gonna watch fucking football.
Yeah, you still support it.
You're still gonna support the fucking racist ass Eagles. I'm still supporting the racist ass Giants.
I don't support football. I don't watch football.
We literally need not to support any of this shit. Any of it.
So if all the black players that's scheduled to play in the Super Bowl, the Rams and the Bengals, if they just sat out and not played with that, and that would get the movement going, and no one should watch.
The NFL literally would have billionaires on their neck, other billionaires saying, "What the
fix
fuck?
The problem."
These N-words done stepped up. If everybody canceled the Super Bowl, but you know what? But then we got the Stephen A. Smiths of the world, and then we got everybody. We got to win a Super Bowl. You do know the whole point of playing in the NFL is not winning a Super Bowl. It's changing your family's social situation, your financial situation. Like, y'all killing me right now.
Well, Stephen A. stood up. He spoke up in favor of Brian Flores. He said the NFL needs to change. I saw him on CNN yesterday. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm sorry, threw me off. Yeah, so the Stephen A. spoke up because I thought about that. You always coming at Stephen A.'s neck. I said, oh wow, look, he's speaking up, saying that it's foul and something needs to be changed, and the Rooney Rule. He was breaking it all down.
Hey, Stephen A. Smith, let me ask you this: when Colin Kaepernick was literally kneeling, you went at him and said the camera should never be in his face ever again. They should never have cameras in his face. And guess what? How about this? If Martin Luther King can tell black people to not take the bus, who just have regular jobs, what do you think Martin Luther King and Malcolm X would say right now? They would say boycott. They would say boycott. Right now. Right now. When you have the NFL in the worst situation ever, they would say boycott now. Not one black player is playing in the Super Bowl. Nope. Not doing it.
So who's that leader that's going to lead that charge, though? Do we have that?
No, they done.
That can inspire people to that degree?
I promise you, if the Super Bowl was canceled, things would change in the NFL. I promise you, if y'all didn't let these white dudes make you believe that the only thing in your life that's the most important thing is winning a Super Bowl, I promise you, if you didn't get bamboozled, The most important thing in the NFL is getting a check and changing your family's lives. Nobody cares about a Super Bowl. But y'all won't. Y'all will not sacrifice this shit that white people told you was the most important thing ever. Y'all won't. So what's going to happen? It's going to continue on and on and on and on. But if y'all really said, nope, Super Bowl not, change would happen.
It needs to be a move. Like Kathy said, our co-workers, they ain't been watching football since. And what does that has stopped? Nothing. So whatever the issues they had because the Rams left St. Louis.
Do you know what would happen if everybody canceled a Super Bowl? Y'all so fucking busy following your coach and going like, oh, we gonna go in here and we gonna win a Super Bowl and we gonna do what we gotta do and we gonna know. Dog. I'm Puerto Rican. Before y'all jump on me, because I'm Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican. If y'all don't stop yelling this, God, if y'all don't stop letting the NFL do this, the NBA, the NFL, you know what? The NFL literally doesn't want the players that have the power that the NBA players have right now. They're furious. The NFL, Jerry Joneses of the world, don't want NFL players to literally have the power that NBA players have. They don't want it. They get mad. But mind you, CTE, NFL players killing themselves, shooting themselves in the chest afterwards so their brain can be given to science so they can figure out CTE.
Right. Yeah, the big three. Yeah, shout out to Ice Cube for that.
So, Mike, at your job, you gonna walk out? I guess unless everybody else doing it, you ain't doing it. You ain't gonna be that lone wolf sitting there protesting against the person that's cutting you your check.
And financial freedom. That's what I didn't know. I wasn't schooled on financial freedom. That's what I didn't get. So you're right. I wouldn't.
You're not gonna sit out the front of the building with a protest sign like, no, I ain't working today. I ain't working this week until change happens.
But if these young men are making $8-10 million
very
a year,
easy, right, Ron? It sounds easy to do, but
I'm not saying it. First of all y'all kill me with it. It sounds easy. Martin Luther King gave his fucking life. Nothing's easy. Malcolm X died. John F. Kennedy died. Robert Kennedy died. Nobody said it was easy. Nobody said it was easy. But these white owners got you by the neck.
Mm-hmm.
They got you by the throat. And y'all buying cars. Let me tap this motherfucking microphone real quick. Y'all buying jewelry and at the strip club, throwing hundreds of thousands of dollars at the strip club. Let me tap this microphone real quick. Let me tap this. Stupid. And then when it comes down to the real situation, when it really goes down, and you got these white owners literally like, we don't care about y'all niggas. We're going to interview you, and we're going to interview you and look at you like you crazy. My white boy's here. My white boy's here. Then, when there's an opening to buy a team, then the white dudes are going to sit there like the Klan. Do we really want this guy to be here? Do you really think Jerry Jones wants a black man to own a motherfucking team? That literally, if Colin Kaepernick was in the league and kneeling, if you had a black owner and that black, hypothetically, once again, if that black owner was like, you know what? My whole team gonna kneel. My whole team gonna kneel.
Going against the grain.
And how about this? Colin Kaepernick, you may not be my starting quarterback, but you got a job right here, and you can protest right here. I got your back. You think them goddamn white owners want another black man to be in there to have that situation?
Messing up the flow.
Fuck ESPN. fuck Fox, fuck NBC, fuck CBS.
Well, all right.
Because y'all got a bunch. Once again, I'm Puerto Rican, so y'all can come at my neck. Y'all got a bunch of black men putting their lives on the line with CTE and doing everything to change their families' lives. And y'all motherfuckers literally have one dude, one black man coaching the black men that are on the field. I'm done. And you know what? I'm not done. Hold up. I'm 1,000% embarrassed. I'm 1 trillion. I'm 1 trillion, billion, trillion, all the way to Mars. Embarrassed that I still watch this shit. I'm embarrassed that I still watch the NFL.
And you saying Jerry Jones, like he's one owner of one team. It's 31 other teams. He makes the decisions.
He told that boy Dak. He told that boy Dak Prescott. He told that boy.
Yeah, that
nobody
boy.
Is going. He told that boy. He said nobody on my team is gonna kneel. He told that boy.
But how does that affect the other owners with hiring coach? Like if I'm the New York Giants, what pull does Jerry Jones have over that owner to say you better not hire no black coach?
He told that boy.
The culture.
Like,
do you know Jerry Jones has never had Jerry Jones has never had a black head coach. He told that boy, y'all none of your boys is gonna kneel. And they didn't. He's never had a black head coach. The New York Giants have never had black head coaches. That's that slave master shit. We ain't hiring nobody.
Now, Kathy, she's saying the Denver Broncos is up for sale. We should put our money in. I think what Mike is saying is, did he try before? Other black people tried to buy teams.
It's more than just money, though.
Yeah, it's more than money.
Let me tell you something.
The owners got to vote, right? And how it works, Mike?
The rules are
if a new owner can buy.
All the white owners have to accept him and be like, okay, he'll be cool. Yeah,
be a part of the club.
Really? You gonna let a motherfucker be worth 10? Let Kanye be in there worth $6 billion, and go in there and they're like, fuck out of here. We ain't signing for you. Let a man go in there and this is the funny thing. The questions they're gonna ask. How would you have handled the Colin Kaepernick situation? I got $10 billion, and I say my whole team would have kneeled.
As a grand wizard, Jerry Jones the grand.
Yes, Afro Queen.
Oh, y'all crazy.
Yeah, because Jerry don't care.
He said, Sequisa said he's openly racist. Wow, he said, hey boy, that boy better not kneel.
Boy,
want this check.
Jerry Jones don't even know he's racist. Jerry Jones like, I support these guys when they have drug addictions. I support these guys when they get in trouble, and I protect them. I protect them when they're doing this, and I pay them big checks, and I pay them. So why the fuck won't you have one black guy lead your team?
I believe that.
Because he's ultimately protecting his dynasty.
These white boys are protecting what we would protect.
What's the fear? He gonna lose money as having a black coach? Like
it's the legacy. It's the legacy that he leaves.
Whoa.
Like you saying, it's not. I don't think he fears that. Go ahead, Mike.
It's not the legacy. What has America feared for hundreds of years? They're scared of black men.
Takeover.
Right. And I don't think that Jerry Jones, I don't think that Jerry is even interested in leaving that link in his legacy where it's when he leaves here, it's going to have a picture of him and have a picture of a black coach. That's what I meant by his legacy.
Oh, the crazy thing that kills me is like, they're not smart enough. Then you realize, oh my God, they were smarter than us. They're not more athletic than, oh shit, they are. They can't be presidents. They can't be movers. They can't be
them boys.
Because they love saying them boys. They love saying them boys.
But it's a lot. It ain't all black, complete black. I mean, you got the white players, the black. I mean, I guess it's all type of minorities, but I get what you're saying.
Not minorities.
They do have. I'm sure they got minority players outside of black folk. I'm sure.
No,
I just hope And there's bigger problems than football, so who cares about football? But I just hope that Michael Jordan and LeBron or somebody else come together and they have a conference call. And they go like, yo, let's get this Denver team. Let's get this Denver team. Let's call Oprah, Robert Smith. Let's call these people and say, let's do this and get this team so we can dictate just for this one team. We can dictate. Like, can we come together? Call Jay, call everybody. Just say, who's down? Who's down?
But who would be their head? Because like you're saying, if they got the pick, it needs to be somebody that they're comfortable with. That's the black owner. That they feel like, oh, he's one of us, or he's, he's tolerable.
No, we're not one of you. We're not, but we're not one of you. No, we're not one of you. And put the pressure with Oprah. I don't give a fuck. Put Oprah in there.
But they know she ain't in the sports, so she'll just be a figure.
I don't give a fuck. And bring Oprah, Jay-Z, bring Oprah, Jay-Z.
I have people to run it.
Bring, like I said, Rob Smith, Robert Smith is one of the people up for actually buying the Denver Broncos. Bring them together and say, okay, let's make this happen. Let's take this somewhere. I hope.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
But on that same racist aspect, I know you wanted to hit on yesterday. We never talked about Whoopi getting suspended. Oh, go ahead.
It's 7:27. Do we want to go into that?
Oh, we got our psychic coming up in 3 minutes.
Yeah,
probably not.
Our psychic got a lot to explain. Got a lot to fucking explain. You got a lot. Yes, I got you on. You got a lot. Yeah. I got questions.
So we got.
All right, y'all. Let's take a quick Black and Mild break. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend. Shawnee.
Wait. You can't just flip it like that on me. Wait a minute. Let me get over to
That's what they do on regular radio. That's what they just go to it.
Well, you need me to
I'm sorry. My bad.
Shout out the TP. She said on another note, she got I guess she ordered some shirts from Lady Q for Valentine's Day. So shout out to TP, shout out to Lady Q.
Damn, TP, who you turned out on? You ordered them shirts that early? Who hit you with the boom bat?
Valentine's Day is in a couple
It's
weeks.
next week.
Yeah, it takes like 2 or 3 days probably to get it shipped to you. So yeah.
Hey, Lady Q, I just emailed you, so check your email.
Week. It's February.
Yeah, it's the 3rd. It's the 14th every year.
Yes.
So you got 11 days.
February.
Yes.
God, I don't even do Valentine's Day.
I
don't give
right?
I could care less.
You're like, it's actually in February.
Yeah, real talk. Like, I don't give a fuck. Another make believe celebration. Another make-believe celebration that everybody fell for. It's the Tooth Fairy. It's Valentine's Day. What do y'all want? What do y'all want to spend money on?
You just better get Stacy a little something. You coming back to the East Coast?
It could be before then. It just needs to be near then.
Listen,
it doesn't have to be on the day.
Listen,
just near then.
Because my voice is squeaky. Listen, y'all. Listen. Let me get this. Let me get this right here. Fuck out of here. I do too much every fucking day to worry about a fucking holiday that white people made up.
You're not gonna make your spouse a significant other feel
it doesn't have to be a big gesture because you do stuff all year round. You do stuff all year round. It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be a gesture.
Ain't nothing better than black people listening to a fucking white fucking make-believe fucking Valentine's Day that no what are we doing?
So
y'all, like I feel like the person in the movie. They like, what are we doing? A fucking white person made y'all buy gifts for your significant other, and y'all with it.
Is the gesture, Mike? Is the little gesture?
It's the gesture of. Oh my!
You think just because you pay the mortgage and car notes and pay bills every month that's good enough?
Do you know Valentine's Day really doesn't exist? You do know that, right?
is a made-up holiday that you're still supposed to show your spouse or mate, significant other.
Let me make sure my fiance ain't paying.
That's
ain't listening to this on mute this goddamn. You messing up my damn gifts. Wait a minute.
It's a made-up holiday that you're supposed to buy. It's a made-up holiday y'all supposed to buy. Get the fuck out.
You're a follower, you said. So hey,
I'm not buying shit for anybody.
I bet you. I bet you.
You don't get Stacey something. He's lying.
Nope.
She getting the flowers, the teddy bear, something. You getting them girls something for Valentine's Day.
First of all, why the fuck? What type of pedophile shit is that? I'm gonna buy my kids, my daughters, a Valentine's gift.
Yeah,
y'all really get this white people shit?
Bear, something?
No.
A card.
We always got stuff. We always got stuff from my dad. We always got.
Why would you give a
card
gift to your daughter on Valentine's?
We always gave my mom stuff. We used to exchange stuff in our house. Yeah.
We do stuff
Love Day
for Valentine's Day. I take the girls out for Valentine's Day and my mom.
Why?
Because it's Valentine's Day.
That's the recognizable day of love. Doesn't mean I don't love you all 365. It just means today I'm showing you extra.
We're doing a little extra.
Let's take the quick break, and then I guess it'd be ready to go. Our psychic is up next, Mike. Dexter Kendrick, our psychic medium.
Y'all literally take people out because white people told y'all to take people out. Do you know how crazy that sounds?
Is there a Black Love Day?
No,
a Black Love Day.
We ought to make that.
Black Love Day.
We ought to do that. We ought to start that.
Or we celebrate our families, give a little bit of extra celebration to our families.
And
extra love.
Hey, everybody. Hey. You can do that every day. You don't have to have a fucking white people holiday and make
extra.
It No. Why? Every day is the most important day of your life. Every day. Every day showing somebody love is the most important. Don't let these crackers let you know that you're supposed to literally show them special days every day.
He meant that as a term of endearment.
I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody got no term of endearment.
Yeah. We're going to go to break right quick.
Ain't nobody got no term of endearment.
Mike, you're about to be suspended for 2 weeks.
We're going to take a quick break.
You need to slow down.
When we come back,
why would we?
We're going to do readings with our psychic.
Everybody on IG Live. Why would we literally?
We'll be back real fast. We'll be back.
No, I'm not done yet. Why literally? Why? Why can somebody literally tell you when to show your significant other or kids when to show them love? Every day is when you show them this. And then Valentine's Day is coming. I'm gonna get her a card. I'm gonna get him a card. Why? Why did you get the motherfucker a card yesterday?
I just said you could do it a few days before.
No, every day.
You can.
Get a card every day.
Yeah, you can.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we're going to take a quick break.
No, we're not taking a fucking break.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pan off Whippy.
Well, let me read this. Mike, I want something cute to wear while I'm away. I don't celebrate it, but the shirt is cute, and I like the fun about it all. And I'll be away on a clear blue water beach enjoying myself. You should.
Nice.
Go get that, TP. Go make it happen.
Oh, Rodney, I'm sending you the link right now.
I sent you the link, Rodney. Check your email.
Oh, well,
I sent you the link an hour ago.
His phone,
I didn't send it to your phone. I emailed it. Sorry.
She sent it to his MySpace.
Maybe we don't take a break since Rodney got some opinions. Maybe we could talk during the break. Well, Mike.
Do we want to take a break? Well, I got a break for Valentine's Day. It's a quick break. It's only 30 seconds. It's only 30 seconds.
Go.
And we're back.
That was a quick break.
That was quick.
Quick break. Rodney Perry's going to be joining us. Let's bring our psych again. Oh, Mike. Oh, wow. Mike, he's back.
What the fuck? That was 30 seconds for real?
Yeah, it was a quick break. That's how they do it in radio. That's how they do it in radio. They
what the hell? Y'all ain't never been that. Y'all ain't never been that. What the fuck? Oh, everybody want to be professional now. They're like, oh, we back in 30 seconds. What the fuck? I got a lighter in my hand right now. I'm about to go smoke a Black and Mild. God damn it! And why? Hold up, Mo. And your phone still ain't charged?
Yes, it is. It is at 39%. It's good enough, I guess.
Who get in the club?
Good enough.
Got to get in the club.
Yeah, Dex in his room for Dex. I think Rodney going to pop in. If Rodney pop in, maybe he'll get a reading as well. That'd be dope.
Uncle Rodney,
that'll be funny. Oh my God.
But Rodney,
Uncle Rodney, the reading is a gray in your beard. That's what the reading is.
Gray in your beard.
That's what the goddamn reading is. I love Rodney. Put this motherfucker on air. I'm not even in. Dog, I'm living in a trap house right now. I'm literally.
Yeah, Rodney's here.
Yeah.
There's Rodney.
Yo,
Rodney.
Good morning, Rodney Perry.
Y'all really be dick riding Rodney heavy. Like, y'all really be dick riding. Some real, like, for real. Like, y'all literally be like, hi, Rodney. Hi, Uncle Rodney.
I like your hat today. You look nice.
Bullshit. Look at this bullshit right here.
I like your morning. We supposed to say, what up, fool? What up, Rod?
Right.
Yeah, the way, that's how I say hi to Rodney.
You got Rodney with his whole ass up here with that bullshit.
All right, let me see. Hold up. We got Shawnee. We got
Rodney, you met Dex before, Rodney. This is our psychic every Thursday. He's dope.
Yeah.
I've
seen him rock and roll. So
hey, how you doing, brother? Nice to meet you.
I don't want to hijack Dex. I don't want to hijack his segment, but Mike Shawn is absolutely losing his mind.
I'm losing my fucking mind. I hate y'all. I hate everybody in these squares. I hate all y'all until I do human milk, until I do the sports thing.
Talk about it. I want to hear. Why is Mike out of his mind? With what?
Well, not necessarily out of his mind. I mean, he makes some really valid points, and so does Shawnee and everybody else. I mean,
no, she didn't. No, she didn't, Rodney. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No,
I was on your side, Mike.
Oh, yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
She's making the same point. She's like, why don't we just start a new league? Well, that's easier said than done. Jay Black said something about the movement and the size of the movement. The size of the movement matters. I mean, we're talking about civil rights. It was people that was like, fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
During that time, in real time. It was people like, yo, I can't afford not to go to my job. And you're looking at, and we had this conversation yesterday in terms of NFL career is not very long. So to ask a group of guys that work, the vast majority of guys work maybe 2 to 4 years tops in the league, and ask them to take a year off is almost absurd. So this Brian Flores is the movement. Right. This young man that's taking his time off from his family, he will, like Black said, he will never coach again.
Ever.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he will. But Rodney, can I ask you one question? When
yes,
you
sir.
Say it's absurd for somebody to take a year off. All right, let me pause and let me get this right. So when Martin Luther King actually did the bus boycott, nobody made millions of dollars. And they Alabama, they literally walked. And you're gonna tell me it is too much. If these NFL players want change, you're gonna tell me it is too much to boycott the NFL.
No. It's not too much, but I don't think there's enough of them that have you. I mean, we're at day one of the protest. Martin Luther King didn't get nobody to move day one. Like it takes time to move people, right? And so, say for instance, what you're saying, we would have had to been inactionable for that a year ago or two. So
no, you're absolutely right. But my thing is, we won't even stop watching, Rodney. That's
another conversation, Mike Shawn. You talking about millions of people watching them fucking television. That don't make sense.
But Ronnie, we won't even stop supporting the league. Even though we know what they're doing is racist, we won't even stop supporting.
Who is we? What do you mean?
Me and you. Me and you.
Me and you don't go sit in the stands. It's still
yes, we do. Yes, we do. We sit in the stands.
Way more white people that sit in the stands than blacks.
Period. But once again, we're not involved with them. We're talking about if you want change, then the Super Bowl.
Let's not get into the semantics of watching and or going to games. The real change could happen with the players.
Yes.
Like you said, if we boycott a Super Bowl, the black players boycott a Super Bowl, that would be huge. It's not gonna happen.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like this is the incredible part of this. The Cubans, Dominicans, white people in Major League Baseball, they canceled the World Series. They canceled it. Would you
agree with this? That baseball is racially further along because baseball integrated years and years ago. And so, but you got to also look at baseball. There are no American blacks that play in large numbers.
They are blacks that play, not in large numbers. My thing is, so what is the difference of a union canceling the World Series? And I'm saying, if you really want change, every African-American player says, I'm not playing in the Super Bowl. That's what Martin Luther King did. That's what Malcolm X did. And all of a sudden, we're like, it can't happen because we're so intertwined.
We got history on the NFL and people boycott. We have history. The last time they boycotted the NFL, what did they do? They went and got scabs.
Dog, they're not going to get scabs for the Super Bowl. They're not going to get scabs for the Super Bowl.
So you're asking
like the only leverage,
you asking for 44 guys. Let's say, just say 44 guys to boycott now after one guy said something.
Why does that sound so incredible?
Yeah.
Why does that sound so incredible?
Like, Shawn, I love you, but I'm not boycotting something because you said we got to do it.
No, I'm not saying do it because I said we got to do it. I'm saying doing it because everybody's being affected about. Everybody's being affected.
What we boycott, Mike Shawn? When?
The Super Bowl.
This Super Bowl right now.
Yeah. Every player back out right now. Right now. Every black player black out. And you know what will happen is that the billionaires that own the companies will for the first time be pressured by other billionaires like Disney and everybody else in NBC and all them, and they will get the same pressure in their neck, and they will say, those billionaires will be like, look, I don't know what you're doing, but you better change something because I got billions up here right now, homie. And we on the same level. We're looking eye to eye right now. Jerry Jones, I don't give a damn what you think about kneeling, but what I'm telling you right now is that I done put all this money up, and you better do something. But we won't do it because we're so entrenched in this pageantry of a Super Bowl. The only time you have advantage is when you have the leverage. We not playing. Now what? I want black head coaches. No, you know what? Skip black head coaches. I want black general managers. I want to know that the next owner of the Denver Broncos is literally, if we put a team together, I don't want the cosign of all you owners. I want a black owner for the Denver Broncos right now, or we're not playing the Super Bowl. Period. Anybody down for it?
But it can't be just anybody. It would have to be the collective. It would have to be everybody saying, I'm buying in to this idea of boycotting. It can't be 50%. It can't be half of us going up there. It has to be everybody. And to have 100% approval rating for any idea of change and comfortability is very difficult.
But you know what's amazing is broke people stop the buses. and millionaires won't do the same.
We see the end result of protests, but we don't see all of the struggle and all of the things that it takes to basically amass people to come together like that.
I got it. I got it.
But I think that's part of the problem. We had too many excuses trying to get there. Well,
people were walking to work.
We just gotta do it. You just gotta say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
But in order to do that, you're talking about changing behaviors. You're talking about changing things, comfortability of people, and people are comfortable where they're at. If it doesn't directly affect you, a lot of times, if it's not your experience or it's not your journey or your struggle, you might be like, I'm good up here, dog. What y'all talking about? I don't see what y'all talking about.
But my thing is,
that's why I keep going back to change the mindset and having to come together as a collective. What you might see as a problem, somebody else might say, I'm good. I don't know what he's talking about. He tripping over there. So going back to it's easier said than done logic. Yes, it's a great idea.
That is the most amazing thing. It's easier said than done. It's never been easier said than done. Our history has shown people it's not easier said than done. Done means you have to die.
So so let me rephrase that then. It's not as simplistic as just 2 weeks away from the Super Bowl. You know what? I'm going to get 44 guys to change their mindset right now. Change their comfortability. He did not do it overnight. He didn't do it overnight. There was a strategy. They strategized.
Do you know what the simple is? Do you know if Martin Luther King, if you told him all he had to do was get 43 dudes?
But he didn't do it alone. I'm
but
sorry,
we
Black
got
History. He didn't do that alone.
Nowadays, we can put something out on Twitter, and in 5 minutes, it's a movement. Mm-hmm. So that's just because people don't want to do
a virtual movement and hashtags is something different than actually people coming in and doing it.
Putting the
What's your thoughts, Dex? Because we got the psychic. What's Dex? What are your thoughts on the topic?
On the topic, I think that the difference between the bus boycott and I was at Birmingham, and now is that there's millions and millions of dollars at stake, right? A lot of the people that were doing the bus boycott, if you see the movie Long Walk Home with Whoopi Goldberg, is people were deciding, working class people were running that. So they had nothing to lose anyway, right? But a lot of these people we put them on pedestals. You made it out the hood. You are kind of our hope for the future. So there's a lot of shame attached to that. And I think there's a lot of dialogues that apply pressure to people wanting to break away from letting people down. And I think that is, we have to give permission as a community to people to follow that.
Can I get you on IG Live? Can you send
we're about to get the psychic readings going. We're gonna get right.
No, JJ, stop with your clapping. Stop. Hold on. Stop with your bullshit clapping. There are bigger issues here than and I love you, Dex, and I love the fact, Dex, that you're here. But we're not gonna clap it up and do your little bullshit. Like Jay Black is the company man. Oh, we're gonna move on. No, this is major. This is major. Understand the fact that broke people had no money and literally said, we're not gonna ride the bus and we're gonna walk to work. It's embarrassing.
It's not the same idea, Mike.
Jay,
and it didn't start.
Roddy. I'm not done.
There.
What I'm saying is, how do you have people sacrifice everything and then say, well, it's different now because they got millions of dollars? That's an oxymoron. Mm-mm. You have millions of dollars, which you're like, so
not
what
in
you're saying?
Society.
In a capitalist society, what you did was you got trapped up, and now you will not cancel the Super Bowl because you're trapped up. But the people who had nothing, and if the people that didn't get to work, they would be homeless. It's embarrassing. It's literally embarrassing that millionaires go, I got too much to lose. Bitch, they had everything to lose. They had everything to lose. They had kids at their house, and they said, I'm not taking a bus, and I'm going to risk my life to walk to work. Everybody is lazy right now. Don't nobody literally want to really put it on the line. Stop saying you want change. You don't, because you still want your Bentley. You don't, because you still want your big house. You don't, because I'm not done, Mo. You don't, because you still want your bitches. You don't, because you still want to spend $300,000 at a strip club. Don't tell me about that, dog. It's embarrassing.
And that That's why I said,
who's leading it, Mike? Who's
that's why I said
putting it together?
That about behavior and changing, and for people who are already comfortable and that's not their journey or their plight, they're not going to join your cause. They're not going to say, because you know what, I like my Bentley. I don't have a problem with what's going on.
Cool. No, but go ahead. But I'm gonna let you finish. I promise. I'm gonna let you finish right now. I'm gonna let you finish. So cool. Don't look for me for support. That's all I'm saying. I'm not supporting you then. Continue, Mo.
So to your point, that's the person who doesn't need the support. You the one over there with the problem, who has a problem with the system, what's going on. And I'm not saying or invalidating the person with the problem, but the person with the problem is the one who's asking and wanting the people who are sitting high and good and have them fluffy contracts and they don't see anything wrong with the league and what's going on. They're not the ones that's complaining, Mike. It's
I'm going to write to Rodney right now after
Go
this.
ahead.
Muhammad Ali had the greatest title of all the world. All the world. Nobody, Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, any of these dudes have never had what he had. He was a black man who was the heavyweight champion of the world. He said, fuck you. I'm not going to go to Vietnam.
And when he did that, he had the nation. Go ahead. Never mind. Go ahead.
Don't compare Michael Jordan and the rest of these dudes to Muhammad Ali. I'm saying if you want this change, you have to boycott the Super Bowl. But you're not about that life. You're not about that life to say, I'm not going to the Super Bowl. You're not about what Muhammad Ali was about. He said, take it all. On my principles, I'm not going. But we don't want to do that. So guess what's going to happen? I promise you in 5 years, we can have this conversation. There will be no change in the NFL. I promise you. Rodney Perry, I apologize for the delay. My bad.
No worries. As I sit here and process the idea of boycotting the Super Bowl, I'm not opposed to it. I'm positive that you couldn't get something that big implemented in less than 14 days. But the idea of it is grand, but it's a great idea. So when you process this, you go, okay, no movement happens without bloodshed. This man, Brian Flores, is the beginning of a movement.
Yes, I agree.
The class action suit, all that. Now, would we like to fast forward this to a boycott of a Super Bowl? Absolutely. But that's almost absurd. Would we like to fast forward to starting our own league? That would be an incredible idea, but probably absurd right now. So are we saying 14 days out, boycott the Super Bowl?
Yes.
It's great timing.
Yes.
But how do you, like you speaking of the Montgomery bus boycott, but how do you move people like that in 14 days or less?
The players?
It's only
players.
It's only like 50 players, dude. It's
only I just asked, who's gonna talk to him? You? Me?
Whoever needs to. I don't understand why it's so hard. Why
you got their number, Shanny? You got their number?
I tell you who it won't be. Hold on, I tell you who it won't be. It won't be Obama. Because if Obama stepped to them and Obama literally went to them, if former President Barack Obama said, you know what? We're going to boycott. So there is a person.
There is a person. You gonna call Obama? You got Obama number?
The thing is, this is the thing that irritates me. It's not like they don't know it's a problem. We might not publicly hear them complain about it, but in interviewing athletes, especially football players, black football players, they complain about the process that they have to go through when they're just trying out for a team. They ain't even got to the field. They just got to go meet Jerry Jones, or they got to go meet the owner, and they feel like they're going through this process of a slave trade or being on the auction block, and they explain how they have to stand there and do that.
Don't play.
Yeah,
really?
Don't play. Don't play.
No,
don't
that's
complain about it. If you're not gonna do nothing about it, do not sit up and
Hold on, Ronnie.
If they load of money, but you gonna turn it down? No, you're not.
Yes,
you're not gonna turn it down. You're not gonna turn it down.
If you feel that degraded,
it's a truckload of money. You know what
hold on. That is exactly. Yes, all the money. And you know what, Ronnie? All the money, and they still own your ass. All the money.
You're not gonna turn it. Don't worry. Forget the NFL. You are not gonna turn it down. You put the ball in my court, I put it in yours. You're not going to turn it down. Shanny's not going to turn it down because you have people that rely on you to take care of them. And you want to tell me to fuck them today, 14 days out, before I play the biggest game of my life? You're crazy. You're crazy.
So that means when Martin Luther King was next to you and he was giving you his example.
It was niggas that told Martin Luther King, man, fuck you, man. I'm going to take care of my kids.
Exactly.
I'm not getting locked up today.
And guess what? We wouldn't have these jobs right now. We wouldn't have these jobs right now because you said fuck you. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is my whole thing. If Martin Luther King would have came to you and said this, you'd have like, fuck you. I need this money. I got to get on this bus. And then guess what? Fuck you. 30 years later, we still be in the same situation. Same situation.
Nobody did say that, Mike. The movement went. Mike Flores is starting the movement. Every great journey starts with a single step. Flores is taking the step.
Nobody took a single step when people said we're not getting on the buses. We're not playing the Super Bowl.
But there were things that happened prior to the boycott for the buses. There was months and months, a year of strategizing.
Roddy would have cursed out Jesus. Roddy would have cursed Jesus out. He'd have like, "You doing what, motherfucker?"
Let's not make the joke now because this is a serious conversation. And the serious conversation is would you have made the movement? Could you walk away from your job?
Dog, I've done more that I'm not going to brag about, that I've stood up for, that nobody gives me credit for. That nobody.
There are things in our regular.
Hold on. I'm not that dude. Like literally, I've sacrificed shit that I've sat there and stood up to people in real life that I should have been making a gang of money right now. So I'm not scared.
Are you giving up your job is what he asked.
Dog. I'm not.
I mean, I have given up my job for some.
I'm not even gonna get into
pay cuts, not being able to get the pay.
No, you got to get Dexter on Mike.
I'm not asking. What I'm asking from people is if broke people could sacrifice. You got Bentleys in your fucking garage. Like what I'm saying is, so this is my last thing, and then I'm gonna leave it to everybody else. This is my last thing. I promise. If you care, I care. If you care, I care. If you sacrifice, then I'll be like, fuck the NFL. But if y'all don't give a damn, and y'all still want to wear your $300,000 necklaces, and y'all don't want to sacrifice and boycott the Super Bowl, I don't care either. But don't ask me to care, y'all. Don't ask me. If y'all gonna do it, do it. If y'all do it, I'm all in with you. But if y'all not gonna do it, and y'all gonna be like, hey, fuck it. I still got this job. I still got these 5 houses. I got the vacation spot. I still got the Bentley that I want to put on Instagram. I still got this that I want to put on TikTok. Okay, if that's what matters to you, cool. Then fine. But don't ask for my support later. Don't ask for us to be like, yo, we in with you. Fuck that.
So Mike, so Mr. Flores asks your support. You saying no?
I'm saying yes. I'm saying yes 1,000 times. But players, support this man. This black man is risking his fucking career. Support him. Go out on Twitter. Every NFL black player should be on Twitter right now going in. Everybody. It should be an onslaught of just players just saying, this is the truth. This is what we're backing him.
Comments detrimental to the team. You are suspended.
But you're not.
They ain't gonna suspend everybody.
They're not suspending anybody valuable for the Super Bowl.
You talking about the same white man that murdered everybody in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is the same white man.
Yeah, but they got this Super Bowl coming up. They ain't getting ready to murder everybody right now.
You can't get 5 players not to go to the Super Bowl. So this is all a grand idea, but you can't get 2 players not to go to the Super Bowl.
Do you know how embarrassing that is? That we could.
It's a fact, Mike.
Okay, all right.
Is it not a fact?
Oh.
I got tickets for you to hit the Super Bowl right now. You
How about this? Colin Kaepernick. No, hold on, Uncle Rodney. Colin Kaepernick gave up his career. So stop underestimating what black men will do. Colin Kaepernick gave up his career. Brian Flores is giving up his career right now.
True enough.
All I want,
Agreed.
all I want is support. Nobody's gonna fire the starting quarterbacks, the starting wide receivers of their Super Bowl. Nobody is sitting on Twitter right now. Everybody's on Twitter.
You underestimate the white man. The white man will blow that bitch up with all the black people in it before he give it up.
All right. So every Thursday we have our psychic. I know that was a heated and deep, and we got to shift gears.
Now you want.
I've been trying to get this. This is hot.
Now you want to
No. Because I love when Uncle Rodney comes on. Because I love the fact that he actually takes time out to be on the show. But we're not gonna speed by this simply because he wrong.
Well, Dexter, what do you think? Let me.
No, we already said that we moved.
Let me give you the the coach's birthday.
The coach's birthday. Brian Flores is February 24th.
Look, Jay literally is the house Negro for real. Oh, that did coincide. Sorry.
We spent enough time on it. I think we hit on all
the
points.
That was disrespectful.
How can we literally?
You hit enough right now. Let's shift gears.
How can we literally?
It's too dark to be in the house, but I mean, you know, who's counting?
He's the union rep. Rodney, you think that's disrespectful? It's my best friend in the world. Jay Black's my best friend, but he's the union rep. He's the motherfucker who comes in and tells the comedians, "Hey, watch their language." That's that motherfucker. Like, he's the one. Like, go ahead. We were having a great conversation on something that is so important.
I see comments like, let's move on. Dex wasted his time. Like, people want to hear from
I don't care what the comments were.
We good, though. You hit on it. You said your point. You know, and people disagree. Some agree. We move on. That's what the dialogue is for,
there is
right?
a black man literally on every news channel. On ESPN, CNN, MSNBC, Fox, CBS, NBC, ABC, that literally is putting his career on the line, and you want to push through it.
I didn't see you when Cat put his career on the line. I didn't see you leading the charge for the Jersey, Dallas market, Philly. I didn't see you out there. So you could talk it, but the reality is the reality. Like, it takes a lot. Like you said, if Barack got involved and talked to all those players, and there was a movement going on, he came out and said what he said, put a statement out. Yeah, it'll shake up the world. If Barack, you need somebody to lead the charge. Like Mo said, it took a year to plan the bus boycott. It's going to take some time. This is not he speak up on Monday and then by Sunday Super Bowl is in place. It takes time to be strategic if you want your plan
you like
to
football.
succeed.
I mean, but Jay, and we know that it takes time, but I think the thing that gets frustrating is like y'all won't even acknowledge that it needs to happen. It's just like, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
Jay like
it ain't
football.
Gonna
No, Jay like football.
Need to happen.
Jay want to bet his money on DraftKings, and he want to bet his money. He don't give a fuck.
All right. Do we all agree to move on?
Rock ain't gonna do it.
Do we all agree to move on? Since it has to be a room consensus here, do we agree we move on? Okay. Nobody said no, so I guess we can move on. Jeez, Rodney. Oh, so Brian Flores, Rodney, did you want to get a read before we let you go, Rodney? Is there any particular question that you would like to know?
I want to get a Brian Flores read.
Okay, Brian Flores, February 24th, Dex. February 24th, Brian Flores, black, former NFL coach of the Miami Dolphins. What do you see? Do you see him get another coaching job in the league?
Well, one of the first things that he's getting some kind of a payoff. There's some kind of a settlement coming his way. Is he suing the NFL? I don't keep up on Hot Topics. I'm sorry.
Yes, he's suing the NFL.
I thought I saw something about that. He does seem to get like a settlement this night, but he's never going to work in the league again. That's true. He's going to write a book though. He's going to do a tell-all kind of a book, and you're going to see him working behind the scenes to try and do what we're talking about here, actually, to try and pull people together. You see this temperance card here. He's not going away. So they might think he's going away because they're going to try to throw some money at the problem. He's not going away. So yeah, you'll see more of that happening in August. You'll hear more about that in August. So keep this on your radar, Jay Black. You got his birthday, so I know you're following this closely.
I'm on it in August. I'm on it. I want to see what actually Mike is the one following because Mike is about to start a campaign and a petition.
Campaign for what? Because I had to step my settings. No, because I want all the smoke now. I want smoke from
let's
all.
Get Dex on your
1,
IG.
2, 3, 4. I want all 5 smoke. Fuck all 5 squares right there.
I got no smoke.
Put the Dex on your side.
I really don't want to smoke with Rodney because Rodney's.
I'm excited, Dexter, because I think it's going to create some case law.
Rodney can suddenly kill me.
There's some legal precedents moving forward for other people to come out and say, you know what, I'm confident enough to take the same route that he's taking right now.
What's the route?
I think the last big time we saw was with Colin Kaepernick, and that was a player, and this is now somebody who's in a different position.
Right, in a different position.
Brings a different angle. Which is this is a multifaceted dialogue, and the public doesn't know so many of the things that happen behind the scenes. So I think we're starting to see these are real stories that need attention. That's not going to go away.
Hey, yo, fuck Jay Black. I got a hammer in my hand right now. Fuck Jay Black.
Yeah.
There's 2 years of this. There's 2 more years of material coming up about the NFL. So it's going to be changing.
Let's get Dex on your.
Whoa. There's 2. Well, say this again.
Yeah, we just entered new energetic years. So 2 water years this year and next year. So there's more material coming up about the NFL. More people are going to be coming forward.
Wow.
Oh wow.
More people comfortable to speak.
Will I be joining the NFL?
What's your birthday? We don't need your year, Rodney. What's your birth month and day, Rodney?
As an owner?
What's your birthday,
as an owner?
September 15th.
You can do anything you want.
It's the same as mine. Best birthday ever.
Twins.
Yes, birthday twin. Hey, birthday twin.
I don't necessarily see you joining the NFL in this lifetime. But you can come back. Listen, you can come back.
Can he at least get some tickets? Can he at least get some tickets? You see that in this?
You can go to a game.
Okay.
Some games in the future.
No, all jokes aside, like what do you see like a career moving forward and career and health?
Give me a second. All right. So as far as career is concerned, there seems to be some travel coming up this year, especially as we move closer to like October. I don't know if you already have travel like in mind or if you're interested in working remotely. There seems to be some travel happening as far as your work is concerned. It takes you somewhere else. It looks like it's brief, but I'm just seeing you carrying a bag and looking like you're very happy in terms of some level. I don't know if you're promoting something or what, but it's happening around October. This number 8 is also saying it seems to be attached to some dialogue with regard to money. And as far as health is concerned, there seemed to be some kind of a sensation around like this upper back or neck area. Have you had any like tension or discomfort or pain in your upper back or neck area historically or previously, which could include headaches? No,
maybe some light headaches.
There's something happening this summer around May. What about blood pressure? Has your blood pressure been shifting at all?
Blood pressure has been crazy, but I'm working on it.
There's something happening that I will make sure that the first step in addressing blood pressure, you don't have to tell us your medical information right now. For African Americans, typically is like reducing the how much water we have in our body. So you might try reducing your carbohydrate intake, dropping down your sugar levels. That can help release water and release tension on your blood vessels. There's something happening for you in May if you don't make a change in your diet.
All right.
Yeah.
So
what is the one thing? Rodney? What is the one thing that you think you're struggling with the diet? Is there one thing that you're like trying to fight off?
Well, hypertension is a lot more than just diet. Of course,
Right.
diet affects it. You know, so it's like it's so many things. You know, it's salt intake, it's sugar intake, like
Right.
you spoke about, and so and the collective for me, I need to come down like 30 pounds, 30 or 40 pounds.
Right.
relieve everything.
You make a great point, because the reason that the first step for treating high blood pressure in African Americans should be with releasing water or diuretic therapy is because we eat more salt in our diet, which causes us to retain water. Also, the sugar in our diet, including bread, rice, etc., absorbs water. Carbohydrate, the last end of the word is hydrate. So holding on to water weight can help you drop at least 10 pounds in less than a month. So you're onto something. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
All right, Uncle Rodney.
Can I break the rules? First of all, because I'm worried about Rodney, and because I need Rodney to be here for like 95
he's gonna
years.
be good, man.
Because he's one of the nicest people.
Okay, yeah, because I'm like, just tell us, Dex.
No,
of course, yeah. This was.
But my thing is, like, he's one of the nicest people I've ever met. He's hilarious, but he's one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. So I'm gonna break these rules with Jay Black. Jay Black, what's your birthday?
Mine is 8/26. 8/26.
8/26, and I'm just asking. I'm breaking all types of rules, and Jay's gonna call me all type. He's gonna say pause like 12 times. He's gonna be like pause. He's gonna. So
I got the penalty flag ready.
I'm gonna break every rule. I don't believe Jay Black is taking care of himself. Not that I should give a fuck. But
talk about it.
He is my friend. He's my friend, and I don't think he takes it
looks
serious.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah, but that's a lie, because Jay Black has been fucked up. Like he's been doing a whole lot. So I want to know if you can put it in them cards what his health is like. The same way Rodney asked. I want to know what Jay Black's health is like, so we can be more like aggressive on being on his back. Since everybody's on my back about my shit, I need to be on his back. Pause again. That was a super pause. Hold up. Let's just retract that. I never said being on his back, but his health is health.
Yeah, well, one of the things that my guy is saying about him is he seems to be there's a lack of movement happening, and by movement I mean like physical movement or activity. And I feel like there seems to be some kind of concern about. Did you have a knee replacement or something like that? My guy is still pointing at your knee.
Yeah, I got. You're funny. Dex be on point. Yeah, I got some issues with my left knee.
Yeah, so I'm seeing that there seems to be some worry about messing that up, not wanting to have to. You don't really like doctors or hospitals, what my guy is saying. So not wanting to have to go talk to anybody. So you're avoiding some of the things that actually keep life moving. Movement is life. I mean, you can ask the nurse who I see in the comments here, Sequise. You can ask. Movement is life. So even gentle movements will help. And I think that it's leading you to kind of put it on the back burner. But that's probably the biggest step, daily, that you make it a ritual. Do some walking or something like that.
All right, I got another one. Sexy Mo, when's your birthday?
9/15.
Same day as Rodney's, 9/15.
9/15. I'm worried about Mo actually doing too much and her stress level. I'm worried
about your friends today, huh, Mike?
No, I am.
Yeah.
And I got one for Shawnee too. And okay. Mo, I think she's taking on too much. Tell me her stress level, because I don't want this child to actually have some type of attack. Or she. That's what everybody says. They're fine.
I am. I'm fine. You don't.
Okay.
Have to
When
worry
I'm not
about
talking
me.
to you right now. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Right? I'm not talking to you. I'm worried about you, but I'm not talking to you. Go ahead.
I really don't see any cause for alarm as far as Mo is concerned. Especially
flip the cards again. God damn it! Flip the cards again. Flip them again.
Listen,
is that good? Is that good?
Yeah, the first thing I see is this Queen of Swords. So this energetic is about prioritizing. It looks like she's in the process of seeing like what needs to be done right now, what doesn't need to be done right now, what can be put off till later. She's taking executive action in her life. So that means cutting.
I am delegating over here.
So she's okay. She's okay.
That's what I see.
I do not have high blood pressure. None of that. Sugar good.
Okay, should she be getting married? Back, flip, cards. Go.
You ask that every week.
I want to make sure.
For some reason, I feel like you want to steal my little bit of joy. Just my little bit of joy.
Because if I buy this wedding gift, it's going to be a good one, goddammit. And I want to make sure that this wedding gift is dope.
If y'all don't scare the nigga off first.
Right.
Girl, you...
Flip
the card. Flip the card.
I did. There doesn't seem to be any problems as far as the marriage is concerned. Once again, I've seen it multiple times. You move in the direction toward what it is that you want.
Okay.
So And
okay, so she's
that baby card not in there, is it?
Where to have the wedding? That's a dialogue that's going to happen. What type of wedding? That's a dialogue that's going to change. There's some. If that's the biggest of your problems, man, that's that. Please, that's you know.
All right. Last but not least, the person that I'm most worried about, Shawnee Scott.
Most worried. Okay.
Your birthday is what?
November 9th.
And I want the stress level on her because this woman has a plate that's so full that when I think about the stuff that she has to do, like I literally take a nap based on what Shawnee has to do. Like sometimes I just take a nap. I'm like, oh shit. You know what? I'm tired. I want to make sure that we don't need to worry more about Shawnee.
Yeah, you know, one of the things that seems to be either emphasized or needs to be emphasized is sleep. That's the biggest piece here. I don't know if sleep has been something that has fluctuated, but sleep it seems to be like, I don't know, significant as we move closer through May. What's your sleep like?
Yeah. It's getting better. I sleep a little better now.
Good. So was that off for a while?
Yeah, I probably get like 2 hours of sleep, or a lot of times I stay up I do 24 hours. Or I wouldn't go to sleep, I might go to sleep in 36, 37.
There's a number of different creative ideas that are trying to come through you that Spirit's trying to channel through you, but you can't receive them unless you're getting adequate sleep, because that's when our Spirit does a couple different traveling dialogues throughout the week and our body recharges. But if we're off, you might hit a brain fog in the afternoon. That kind of tells you how sometimes your brain kind of gets disconnected from what your body's doing and you're just on autopilot. And working in creative fields, you need that recharge so you can get fresh insight and not feel lost.
Shawnee gonna get? Can you flip cards if Shawnee's gonna get any sex anytime soon? Like, is there?
You mean if the timeline has changed? I think
we all
know.
Because I think that's
we all know.
I think that's why she doesn't sleep well. She doesn't sleep well.
We already said she gonna get some. She gonna get some dick down in April.
Right. April. Listen, we all know it.
Dry into April. Now Mike's birthday is
Jay
3-2.
Black. Jay
Mike's
Black.
birthday.
Jay Black. No, you don't get to just smooth over that and say something like that.
Mike's 3-2. 3-2. I just one quick question for Mike. We just gotta ask.
Don't ever refer to me as dry.
Oh, I didn't even hear. He said that. He said, did he say dry?
It's dry till
He
April.
did say that.
Jay, that's
Jay
bad.
Black. Jay Black.
That's bad. That's
So
you
Mike
just say sorry. Say sorry. That's not cool. You
That
can't call
wasn't
vagina
nice.
is dry. That's not nice.
A lot of things, but she ain't dry.
She ain't dry at all. At all. That was disrespectful. Can you flip a card for the next Rodney Perry hat?
No. Mike is 3-2. Mike is 3-2. He plays a lot about Shawnee.
Ooh, okay. There
Rodney
it
is the truth with them.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
I'm playing.
I'm gonna go on that.
Hey, thanks, Rodney.
I'm playing. I'm playing, right?
Mike always play around saying stuff, Dex. I just want to know for the record.
Honestly, no. I think he's honestly just joking. I think he has like some extreme respect for her. I mean, if you see the Seven of Swords here, he kind of reveres her. Yeah. This deck is called it's Manzel's Tarot. It's available on Etsy. It's a black-owned business. So check him out. He has two different decks, all African, spiritualized. If you see the edges, and I love the colors, etc. So. Yeah.
All right, 123. Will I be? Janet said, "Will I be taking a trip anytime soon?" And do you see my financial situation changing?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, you seem to be taking some kind of a road trip in May.
Good.
You seem to be taking like a road trip in May. Give me a moment. Also, you seem to be switching jobs this summer. This is closer to July. I don't know if you were looking to switch jobs, but there's some kind of movement happening. This Ace of Swords says that there's some kind of something's being severed. So I don't know if you're leaving or if there's a firing, but there's something happening this summer as far as work is concerned. But you seem to be okay with it. Let me add that.
I got a real one real quick.
So we got one on IG. We got one on IG. I'm gonna be selfish right now, real quick. I'm gonna read that. My daughter is January 21st, right?
Yep.
And she's on vacation. She went with her mom on vacation. And I've been, I called her. She's in the DR right now. But so I've been communicating it, but like Mani's voice doesn't sound normal. Like she sounds like she's being polite.
So, and I'm sitting there going like, is she having a good time, or is there something I'm gonna have to like talk to her with after this vacation with her mom? Like, is she? Because go ahead.
She, how do I put this? So she's good. She's fine, comfortable. She seems to be a little bit annoyed by you. Are you reaching out too frequently, or
no? I haven't even. I text. I text like that's why I purposely did not do a whole bunch of calling and stuff like that.
Is this more frequent than usual? She's rolling her eyes. That's what I'm asking.
No, I literally like I think she's been gone for like 4 days, and I think we've talked twice, and it's been like 2 minutes, like 3 minutes, and then because I'm like so.
She may not be rolling her eyes at you though, Mike. She may be rolling her eyes at a situation.
No, I just want to make sure when she comes home. I want to make sure.
No, she seems to be fine.
Yeah, let her have fun. Yeah, stop
she's just.
Hey, action.
Are you sure? He might probably. Are you sure? Because if you let me know, because I get a flight. You sure? I get a flight.
Doug, I'm not like you. My questions are: how's the day? How's the food? How you doing? You're good. Talk to you later.
Food is probably
love
great.
you. No, she didn't like the food. She didn't like the food. No, she was like the food is, and then she sent all right, but
Dominican food and Puerto Rican food taste so totally separate. So she probably used to your mom cooking. Like this ain't.
Even the plantains are different.
Yeah, plantains are different. Yeah.
Like everything's different. All right, what was the question
it
on
was
IG?
2 on IG. Can you scroll back down? I can't get it to
Sosa 629.
Let's go 1-4. I was seeing someone and they ended it abruptly, and I never got a reason why. I just want to know what happened and will we talk again? Damn, you want to know?
And there's another one before that. There's another one before that.
All right, so let's do that one, and I got the other ones up.
Well, first of all, it looks like you were a part of a dating period, and the person just didn't choose you. Long story short,
they like a motherfucker. Damn.
7 of Cups is saying that they just went in another direction, and it's no hard feelings, right? You said
somebody got hard feelings,
and it ended abruptly. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened. Once you see somebody in person, I do think some kind of a conversation about switching gears might be warranted. Sometimes these virtual dialogues, I really don't care if people ghost me if we've never met in person. I don't really care about that. But if you've met in person, some kind of conversation, unless you both let it fizzle. But if this is bothering you, you could have reached out. All
right, y'all have fun. You guys have fun reading that next one because it says 629. Shay Sosa. I have been seeing, and it says 1, 2, 3, 4, and 911. Are the spirits trying to tell me something? Do you understand that? Because I don't.
So she's saying I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 911 are the spirits trying to tell me something. I mean, just from an astrological perspective, the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 is dialogues where we're coming into contact with listening to our heart and finding out what our true identity is. So you might be finding that you're coming into contact with other people who don't know you very well, or you're changing like kind of how you want to present yourself to the world, and perhaps afraid of kind of letting people see who you're evolving into. That's the number 4 always means the dialogue about how we see ourselves and how we become the hero of our own story.
Oh, wow. For real?
Yeah. The number 4.
What if you keep saying your birthday?
Play it. My mom says she's a lotto fanatic.
You sound like my abuela. Play it.
I'm just telling you what I've been told.
Okay.
That's my transmission. That's what I've gotten.
I ain't gonna lie. My mom hit me. My mom hit me a few days ago. It was like 2 weeks ago. I was in Jersey, and my mom said, I called my mom. My mom was always in high spirits. She's always a good spirit. She's always like happy. And I was like, Mom, what's wrong? She was like, Michael. She's like, what's she going? She calls me Michael, but she goes Megalito. And she's like, shut up, Mo. Shut up. I shouldn't even have said that. So she said, she said, I said, what's wrong? Why are you upset? And I said, and she was like, because I play my birthday all the time. And I said, okay, so what's the big deal, Mom? It came out. And I said, it did not come out. did them, and the number really came the fuck out. Like I went to go buy my Black and Miles, and the little Indian dude, when you checked, he said the birthday really came out. Do you ever want to play numbers like that?
I don't, because I don't have luck in that way. You know, everybody has like their own kind of special way that doors open for them. For my mom, she said you find a dime, she plays 110. She finds 2 dimes, she plays 210. I mean, it's levels to the shit. Excuse my language.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
It's weird how it happens. And so she plays different people in my family's birthday, kind of like an insurance policy. Like, so she knows your birthday. She'll play your birthday, just to kind of see who got luck sitting over top of them. It's
what about the 911 for Shay? I think it was Shay.
It was Shay. It was Shay Sosa.
Yeah. So the number 9 always represents like perspective and also like our vision for ourselves for the future, and also the knowledge and wisdom we have from our experience. But the number 1 represents our identity once again. So here's where you're being pushed into roles of mentorship and opportunity to coach other people, to educate other people. The 11 means making sure you align with the right friend group.
Fuck that, Shay Sosa. I see.
So Miss Karma wants to know 923. Will she get a new boss?
Miss Karma, give me a second. Yes, there seems to. I don't know if there's a search or something. It seems to be happening around June. I don't know if there are. If the spot is vacant, this seems to be coming up in June. Maybe you could apply for it and make sure you ask what you're worth, not just what they're offering.
Amir, good morning, Amir. 6'5". Is the relationship between the mother and father going to work out? I don't think that's him. That's not for him. That's for a friend.
So who's the 6'5"? I guess we'll disregard the 6'5" because I don't know the mother and father's birthdays. But as far as just who you're speaking about, give me a moment. Okay, yeah. So they do have some significant turbulence that I'm seeing moving forward through April. Okay, there's some kind of separation. They also seem to have some issues with money. They're having a lot of different breakdowns. They got to go back to scratch and rewrite their relationship. And even if they're not together, you know, when you're in partnership with somebody, you said mother and father, so they must share a child. So they have to rewrite the rules of their engagement. That there's some changes happening there, and it involves money, for sure. Your answer was, is it going to work out? That's kind of up to them. I mean, this star card indicates that, you know, ultimately they do come together for the sake of the child, for sure. But that doesn't mean that they both get what they want. So I want to emphasize that. So working out doesn't mean that it's a comfortable resolution. As you can see, Dex, the star card shows up here. The child takes precedence. The child's needs takes precedence over the ego needs of the parents.
If I played a game with the team right now and I gave everybody your birthday, right? I gave Jay's birthday, Mo's birthday, Shawty's birthday, my birthday. Could you answer like generic questions like
you better not ask the same stuff again.
No. Questions
on
something
up his sleeve.
No. Questions like who's the most affectionate or who's the most like? Could you answer because I don't want to put. Really, Shawnee? Really? Who's the most affectionate, Shawnee, out the crew? Who's
you, Mike?
Is Mike or Mo?
Mike.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'll probably go with Mike.
Okay. Y'all not flipping cards.
I can. What I'll do is
could you do it? Could you do it?
I'll set 5 cards down. One represents each of you. And you can ask me questions.
You said 5. It ain't but 4 of us.
Oh, sorry, 4. I included
myself. This the pre. This.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait. What am I missing?
You've been drinking. You've been drinking. You've been drinking.
I've been drinking.
All right. So Jay Black, your birthday is what?
He got it all. 8 till he know everybody.
You know all our birthdays. Okay. Well, say our birthday. No, say our birthday. Say our birthday.
I know you're beginning of signs.
Exactly. So Mo is a what?
9:15.
And Shawty's a what?
8:26. And Shawty's
and Jay Black is a what?
Yeah. I'm Virgo.
And I'm a what?
You're a Pisces, a little bit of fishy.
Why the fuck? I'm not asking you, Jay. Why are you such a busybody, dog? Why? I'm not asking you.
Because Dexter read us. He know all of our vibrations by this point. As soon as we talk to him, he knows
I just asked him our birthdays. He don't remember our birthdays. Why are you a busybody? You don't control this. I asked him. He didn't know. Okay. All right. First, all right, let's do the affectionate thing because it might not be true. Who's the most affectionate?
So that's a trick question based upon what's showing up here. Because everybody on the panel shows up affectionately.
Except
the person
Jay.
that but that's interesting because Jay and Mo show up as two of the most affectionate. But this is Mo.
Hey.
Right? So you can see that
the little nigga heart right here is disagreeing.
And
this is the first time Dex is wrong. This is the first time I can't agree with that. It's the first time. I'm affectionate. I guess it depends on what affection is.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm a nurturer. You're right. I'm nurturing.
There's a demonstration that can come.
Hold on, Jay. Bring your sensitive ass on IG. Bring your sensitive ass on IG. Hold on.
But it doesn't mean that this is somebody who's like. Once again, the energetic is that of like a mountain, right? Somebody can be on a rock.
Oh, now that part.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Then. Okay.
Right. And Mo's is also similar, but it's more like the diamond, right? Something that is reliable, something that is going to see the value in an experience and also try to bring that out in other people. That is the level of affectionateness, making sure people recognize their value. But you all four have it. Mike's is the sun, so sometimes it can burn you, right? His delivery is
coming in hot,
right? You understand what I'm saying? So there's still, but it's life giving. You just have to understand his language. And Shawnee as well. If we see this kind of Six of Swords here, she takes a different approach, like waiting until people ask her opinion, and then she'll share from her perspective. So everybody has it. Everybody just you got to show up differently.
Okay, so with those cards, who is the most difficult in a relationship?
The most difficult.
How that fish started.
Because this is a great question because everybody has challenges in relationships because that's how we grow. Other people challenge us to step up to the plate and learn more about ourselves. If we see here this card representing Shawnee, this is a dialogue around like a challenge with like connecting with other people and trusting individuals until they prove themselves.
Shut up,
so
Jay.
You kind of see
it's
here
called
that,
a fool.
So she's the most difficult. She's the most difficult.
She's not the most difficult, but there is a lot of internal hurdles that she has to give herself permission to overcome before she can relax into a situation. As you saw, this was like the stone, right? This is hard, but with a little bit of polish, it can be slippery, smooth. She said, "Don't call her dry."
Like a polish ain't doing shit for them.
But each of you have different challenges that relationships bring.
Nope, you said Shawnee was the worst.
You said Shawnee's the most difficult.
She's the most
difficult. Who is the most who is the most naive?
Okay, action.
Who is the most naive?
Just in general?
Yes, in general. Who's the most naive who just falls for stuff and just Don't play. Be real. Just flip the cards and be real. Be real.
Tell them that truth.
My guy says it's you, Mike.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
So I'm gonna but
Mike and his bleeding heart. Mike and his bleeding heart.
But I'm gonna explain why. So the piece is really that you have really great ideals, right? Things that you recognize that things can happen if you envision them. But there are times when people you trust may not share your vision. And so that can bring down and cloud sometimes some things. So it's really a dialogue about what's the word I would say? Making sure you engage with people with appropriate boundaries. And making sure people.
No, I went out the circle. I went outside the circle. My bad. Like you're right. Yep, I did. The person in our group in these three squares, the person who, that's right, me too. The four squares who will not ask for help. The person that will not ask for help when they are in need of it.
Actually, it could be you too, Sean.
This is great because I just broke out this deck.
These motherfuckers are arguing.
Y'all helping me warm it up.
The person that will not ask for help. I got 25 cents. I'm about to bet.
It's Jay.
Jay Black.
Jay Black. But
I ain't want to say nothing.
It's not that he'll take help if he absolutely
answer.
needs it, but it's going to be a long time. He got to exercise and exhaust all opportunities first.
That's facts.
But that's once again, that's if we think about.
Can you flip Sexy Mo's cards? Can you please flip? Because I think the person in this. Listen, I'm not challenging you. I know you know what you're doing, but I know the one person that has never asked for help ever, and I know she been in some fucked up situations.
Damn.
What? Why I gotta be dysfunctional?
Mo has never, ever, like literally, I've actually gone to Jay Black like, yo, I'm in trouble. And Jay Black, he hasn't said he's in trouble, but he's been like, yo, do me a favor. Like, can you do this? The one person, and Shawnee's in the same level, but the one person that because I've known Mo for like goddamn 15 years now.
Hunger.
She has never come to me and ever said, I really need help. Can you please just flip her cards? I'm not challenging you. I'm just saying. I'm just like,
in terms of what? I mean, what are we looking for?
No, the question is like people who don't ask for help.
Oh yeah, well, she showed up in this as well, but she didn't show up as being resistant to asking for help.
Oh, resistant, Jay Black. Yes, I get it. Right. Sorry.
So Jay Black, this is Mo's card. This magician card is the change of heart card. So if she gets a whiff of something that worked better, she's on to the next thing. Like and that's one of the benefits of the higher functioning aspect of Virgo is that they are flexible. Inflexibility is a dysfunction of Virgo.
Okay, the last question.
I'm not dysfunctional. Let that ride. I am not dysfunctional.
No, but flexibility means that you're malleable. Virgo. You're able to change. You're able to adapt to change. So if something comes your way, you able to boom, bam. All right, this is not working.
What was that word? You said malleable?
Malleable just means that you're flexible, like that you're bendable, you're moldable to change to something
bendable,
else.
Jay. You're bendable.
Always. No, deal within your reality and keep it moving.
Okay, who's the saddest person in the group right now?
The saddest.
Wow.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yes. Who's somebody
while
going?
we're all on camera smiling. That's so. It's such a.
No.
Right.
Dex, who's
the person going through the most right now?
Ooh.
Just flip the card.
All right.
Jay Black's bendable.
Okay. You might be surprised at this answer. You, Mike.
Why would you put that card up? Why would you even do that? Why would you do that?
Well, it just represents. You asked.
You told me to flip them. That's
Mike's going through the most.
Wheel of
What
Fortune.
does that mean? What does that mean?
Mostly what it means is great artwork too, right? Manzel's Tarot on Etsy, y'all. If anybody,
Black on business,
Artman X on Instagram. So go ahead and tag him if you're listening or watching. Anyway, this card just basically represents being like how small-minded thinking can take over our perspective on the future. You seem to be very, very impatient, and that is causing you suffering. That's not necessary.
Because I'm impatient.
Yeah,
you're very.
Oh wow!
Especially during this time between now and March, impatience will work against you. It'll cause you to move in a way that could undo some things that the universe is trying to make happen.
No, you're right. You're right.
Patience, Daniel.
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
I can do one more, and then I got to run.
Who's getting married?
But did we? Isn't somebody literally engaged?
Well, it's three people. It's three of them not technically married.
Me, Mo, and Shawn.
Yeah.
So you got three
who's
options,
getting married? Who's getting
I'm
married?
sure there won't be me in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's already married. And Suge Knight already got him by the throat.
So the question is, who is getting married?
Yeah, who's getting married? Who's getting married? Me, Mo, or Shawnee Scott?
Well,
don't say or.
What if it's more than one person?
Oh, well, who's getting married?
Oh,
okay. Well, I guess you can reframe that question. Well, we know Shawnee is getting married, so this number 3 is showing up here.
Shawnee getting married? Shawnee's not getting married.
I'm sorry, Mo. I was
got all excited. week in April.
That's not
running down the aisle next April.
That's not what the cards say about Shawnee. This is what the cards say about Mo.
Okay, so Mo. So it is going to happen. All right.
That's it. Ye of little faith.
All right, Dad.
Well, interestingly enough, Mike Shawn is popping up here too as a possibility in 3 years. But I said that at the last reading last week, I didn't see it. So there's something that's
wait. You said 3 years?
Within 3 years.
Well, you're coming home, Mike.
2025.
You are moving home.
Wow.
There's a shift.
Yeah.
Oh, well, something shifted from last week, like I said. So there's a movement happening that I think will be made a little bit more obvious as we move forward.
All right, cool. All right, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you for having me.
And what are you doing this week?
Yeah, check me out Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. on Instagram and Facebook. Also Thursday mornings right here with these lovely people. Thank you so much.
You are amazing.
You got something coming. You got into it a little bit today.
Is that an announcement? Wait, is it about to be a major announcement? Is this an announcement we're making?
Well, this isn't the major one, but it's a little one. This is a tease. This is a tease
I have a show coming up where I'm going to be discussing natural medicine and how medicines you can make right from your kitchen cabinet to treat common regular ailments. So we're going to, and we're also going to have some special guests on, some nurse practitioners, some sex therapists, some hypnotists, and some doulas coming through. You know, to just kind of educate you on things that are little well known about things you can do to enhance your life.
And where is that show going to be on?
It's going to be on Media Room 360.
Whoa!
Nice.
This spring.
If I had a TV, it would be mommy.
Thank you so much. This spring. Hope you guys are able to.
And it'll come on right after Michael Shawn and the Takeover.
Right after. We're leading.
All right.
And I thank you. I thank Shawnee, of course, for all the work she's doing behind the scenes, working with me and coaching me. So yeah, it's going to be something else.
Nice.
I'm
excited.
Yeah, me too. All right, you guys, enjoy your Thursday. Enjoy your weekend.
You too.
All right,
big dog.
Yes.
He's already too busy for us.
Look, every time he comes on, I mean,
he was here actually over an hour.
Yeah.
I'm important, God. We important.
He's always spot on though. Like, I mean, just spot on.
I don't like the fact that he was like, yo, I gotta go.
What do you mean you don't like the fact that
he was with us for longer than he was supposed to? He blessed us for a long time.
Okay, all right. Watch when the blow up happens, and then
remember you spent only an hour and 10 minutes with us. It wasn't long enough. I remember February 3rd. Flip the cards, Dex. Flip the cards. February 3rd. Come on, Mike, chill. You doing? He's good. He's good. Now tomorrow you got a flight, so you're not going to be here tomorrow.
We both have flights.
And
that's right. Mo's
early
not
morning.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be me, you, and the business
Dave,
bully.
I think Sequise is going to be on. I'm not sure.
Nurse practitioner.
I think our nurse practitioner. It should. It'll be 4 squares. I don't know who the 4 going to be, but we're going to have 4 squares.
Okay, we have 4 squares. We can let the listeners, the viewers.
Who want Jacqueline? You want a square? J. Marie, Kelly J.
Who else wants to get on with us?
Tam's never been on a square. Action. Amir probably come on too. We need him. Hopefully he's free.
Did y'all say J. Marie is going to get on?
Amir be at work. He has a high post job. Let's not get him fired.
Kelly J.
We have an open square.
Because aren't you on one of Kelly J's shows? Jay.
Hey Jay.
Aren't you?
Oh
doing
yes, Kelly J is
show?
doing a she does her show. I thought it was on IG, but it's on Facebook Live, and she has a child support topic.
And we know you're getting on. I saw the advertisement.
She wanted
is that my Kelly J?
Yes.
She wanted a thorough man's perspective. Somebody that's thorough.
Oh, Kelly J has the most.
I don't think that's.
Wait a minute. Is that the language that she used? Is that the vocabulary? That
I don't think so, Shawnee.
She wanted you
I just put it in my words.
Because she wanted a thorough man. I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's not what she said, Shawnee.
She said she wanted a thorough ball. She reached out to the kid.
All right, so. Kelly J came.
So it's gonna be dope. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Talking child support. I'm just there.
Oh yeah, you're going on there. Yeah. You're gonna be horrible. You're gonna be horrible.
I'm gonna tune in. I want to see.
I'm definitely tuning in.
No, Jay's gonna irritate everybody. He's gonna be horrible.
No, I'm just going to speak my mind. Whatever questions are asked of me, I'm going to give my opinion, and that's
like
that.
I got a headache.
Are you sure you're ready for this? Because that whole child support thing is a big trigger. I don't know. Like, are you ready for this conversation?
This is a trigger. I'm scarred by child support.
I just said it's a trigger. I just said.
Why are you not, Jay?
Oh, I don't.
Jay, why are you
Kelly?
not
I think we need to run it on Media Room too, so everybody can see it.
Jay Black, why are you not over that situation? Like, why are you not?
I'm never going to be over
your kid.
When you're done dirty and you're scarred, you're scarred. You're scarred for life in some cases.
All right, so
healing is counterintuitive.
All right, so Kelly J, the person doing this, I want to shout her out because she came here yesterday and was like, she helped me so much. Shout to Kelly. And
we love Kelly.
Went to Home Depot, did the whole thing. But Jay, why are you still mad over something that happened? I think
not mad. I think she just wants child support from a thorough young bulls aspect of opinion.
Yeah, but why are you mad? Why are you still mad?
So I'm giving that opinion from my experiences of child support, and that's what I'm gonna share.
But Jay, why are you okay? Once again,
I can't share my opinion that I went through.
No, that's not the question, Jay.
Okay.
The question is, why are you still mad over something that happened over like
you want a thorough bowl?
Like, why are you still mad over that?
I'm not mad, Mike. I'm not
She
mad.
said, there it is. She said, I wanted a man's point.
Oh, wait, where did that comment come from?
That's what it said on the
thorough. That's why I was thorough.
But Jay, you said
it's called Philly. It's called Philly. You said what terminology he's speaking? It's Philly.
Philly.
But Jay, you said you're not gonna forget. Like you said, why are you still?
You never forget when you're done wrong.
But why it's over with? Like, why are you still mad over that?
You can move on, but you never forget. Like,
no, you're scarred. Let's be clear.
When something
are
happens,
you still
to you
paying
that's
child
foul,
support?
No,
you got back child support.
I celebrate. I remember when it was the 17th month countdown because I was counting down from 24 20, like when it got to 2 years left, and I celebrated crazy when I did that last.
What year was that? What year was that?
That's a great question. I don't remember.
1989.
No, this was in the 2000s.
No, 2000s.
2004.
No, it wasn't. No.
It was further than that. His kids was still young in 2004.
This is 22, so this had to be 4 years ago.
Oh. It wasn't Jay.
Wait, no.
Because in 2004 they were like what 10?
Yeah, it can't be.
I gotta do some research. I don't remember exactly. I know I celebrated. That was the joyous occasion.
That you didn't have to take care of your children
You're off
anymore.
child support.
Jay, it has to be before 2000. It has to. The latest it could be is 2010.
Special moment.
Oh God.
Because you didn't have to take care of your kids.
You made that last payment.
Oh God.
To take care of your children.
To take care of your kids.
You can call it what you want.
To take care of your
kids.
To
have to help to financially support your children.
All right, go. I'm gonna save it for Kelly J. Because you just go.
Why are you? Because as a mom, I know I'm gonna probably forever have to in some way support my child. In some way. That's not celebratory.
Yeah,
it is celebratory when you. You know what?
Wow.
You almost got me out of character. You almost got me.
That was for me. Okay, hold up. That's not supposed to be Jay. That's supposed to be for me.
That was me. That was me that did that.
You're supposed to be.
Shoney, that's for my yelling.
Okay, my bad. But I ain't never heard Jay like that. Like,
no. That was more than an octave. You yelled at me.
Dang, Jay.
You bastard.
Maya. What up, Maya?
Hey, Maya.
Good morning. Oh, the psychic is gone, Maya. Every Thursday he's back.
Yes, but he is actually. You can go to his page. He does offer additional services. Yeah.
Love 911 Tarot.
Yes, 911.
Make sure you follow him.
Hey Kelly, you gotta come pick me up. I know the weather is bad. You gotta come get me, and I will hit you up. All right. That is so.
Damn you.
Oh yeah, because your stuff gone. What you gonna do with those pictures back there?
Put them in the box.
Oh.
Like those are my kids.
Oh, trust Kelly J. He's not losing any energy for your show by talking about this. Trust me, you gonna get it all. When he come on tonight, you gonna get it all, girl.
I hope he don't scream at you like he just did here. Matter of fact, let me mark it.
Yes, I didn't scream. She tried to say you don't celebrate your last day of child support payment.
But I
I'm sure every guy, when they made that last payment, that was a joyous occasion, and they celebrated. Even if you didn't know it, they celebrated. That's a big deal.
I would think you do more once they get grown because you got to help pay rent.
No one said you don't do more. No one said you don't help out your kids. When it's definitely for the kids.
It's definitely for the kids.
Who is it for when you sending it?
I'm not going down.
Ain't nobody tell me how to
worked up right now.
First of all, your child support don't even come on time. Let's talk about that. It don't come when the bill is due. It don't come when your kid gotta eat all the time.
It was direct deposit.
Direct deposit is not always on time.
You had to take care of prior to that, and then when your money came in,
her
that
taking
money
care
had
of her hair had nothing to do with me.
Yes, it did, because if I didn't get to get my hair done because I had to pay for the kids' fees, then when your money come in, I'm going to get my hair done.
Wait, guys. Wait. The funniest shit for me, because I'm not in this argument, is Mo said direct deposit ain't always on time. That is
Cause the hell it ain't. And every black person who got direct deposit know what I'm talking about.
Direct deposit went off on exit 6, like direct deposit. Y'all go ahead.
It shouldn't be called direct deposit. It should be called delayed motherfucking deposit.
This is my last day in my apartment, so I'm smoking a Black and Mild right in front of y'all.
Oh, you gonna smoke your
we ain't gotta take a Black and Mild break. We ain't gotta take a Black and Mild.
Yes. And I'm sorry, and I missed J. Marie. Yeah, Shiny was rocking hoodie. I had it on the other day as well. Dirty Words Apparel. Check out the website, Dirty Words Apparel. Actually, she got a new line too. She got some new stuff.
Yeah. I need the workout gear.
So what was it that y'all were mad at Jay Black about? What was it? Because
I celebrated my last day of child support payments as a man. I made my last payment.
Why can't we celebrate that? Like, I understand.
Because he just added to that. He said, it ain't for getting your hair done. And that it come right out my check. By the time it come out your check through delayed deposit and get into my goddamn account, it's at least a week and a half to 2 weeks behind. Trust. And is your kid eating during that week and a half to 2 week while it's waiting to be deposited into my account? You damn skippy. Are the lights on? You damn skippy. So don't do that. Don't do that.
Play the yelling kid. Because Mo went up an octave.
She did go up an octave.
That's because you yelled at me.
Jay started
it.
I went up an octave because you said something that I thought was asinine. So I went up an octave.
Listen to Jay in this vocabulary today.
Oh. Black History Month. Spell it.
Alexa, how do you spell asinine?
Asinine is spelled A-S-I-N-I-N-E.
Done.
Now you spell it.
I just did.
No, not Alexa. You, Jay Blackmouth.
All right, but so I'll be rocking with Kelly J, and then we just have some fun, just generic conversation, tonight.
Yeah, I'm not on Facebook. She got to air it on Media
I'm not
Room
either.
360.
I don't know
Kelly,
how to
we got
do
to
it.
put it on Media Room so everybody can.
Because you have to go Facebook Live, and I'm not on Facebook, so you have to do Media Room.
Yeah, I know how to log in here. Kelly J, let's talk about that. It'll be easier for me because I don't even know how to do Facebook. To be honest, I never did it. Never been on Facebook Live.
Buddy, I've never sat back and watched it. I've never watched y'all. Just go. Y'all keep going.
I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter, Tam.
He's a bitter black man.
Mm-hmm. If the shoe was on the other foot, his black ass would be like direct deposit. Shit ain't come yet.
Different. But Jay a bitter dark skinned black man.
Hold on, let me see if I read this right. Cause because Hunty J Black sound extra bitter.
And in caps.
Not the Hunty.
And he is. And he
look, here she go. Look, she got more. Look, Tam is on the roll, I guess.
Who is bitter? Equal. Jay Blizzle.
She's a hater. Tam supports my wife buying multiple shirts, and this is how she treats me. Wow.
What up, J. Marie said? When I say that's my word, smiley, all crying faces. So Jay, you still mad?
I'm not mad. I could speak my truth of how
You're scarred.
It was foul, and they realize that they
You're
know
scarred.
they're getting over. They know what they're really using that child support money for. They can act like they
Who is they?
Baby, make clear.
They?
Who is we? Who is they?
Who is they?
Whoever it affects. Whoever that hit home to. How about
Jay
that?
Black, you better be glad there's some internet and mileage and some squares between us.
Yo, I'm so glad I'm not yelling right now. I'm so glad I'm not. Go ahead, y'all. Keep going.
No, because if it hurt, it was whoever it hurt, it hurt.
It's okay.
It hurt
they're a bitter woman too. Kelly J said there. And Kelly J,
Yes,
you got to pick me
are.
up. All right, go
There
ahead.
are.
Go ahead.
Kelly J, you got to pick me up.
There are. But Jay Black, I have a big issue with you saying that child support is used for other things. And at the end of the day, the money that comes into your on account, some of these guys to file income tax. Ooh, honey. Baby.
That is a vagina word. Ooh, honey.
Ooh,
like, God bless. Go get it. Go ahead, y'all.
No, because Jay Black, every time we talk about child support, Jay Black wanted all the time. He always throws all women in one box. Y'all use it for your hair. Y'all use it for your nails. Last time I checked, your kids was walking out with polo, name brand, haircuts, fly as hell, bellies big and full. So where's that money coming from?
Your
to do
turn,
all
Jay.
of that for the kids.
No, I'm letting her.
They
run
go to
with
school
her
with heat.
theory.
They go to school with lights on. They go to school in a nice neighborhood. Where that money coming from? It sure ain't sure. How much you was talking about? I think you said you paid. How much was you paying a month?
I was paying $800.
Yeah, so I hope you don't think that $800 did all of that monthly. It didn't do all of that. Oh, and don't forget, babysitters when your ex-wife got to go to work.
That's $800 every check, so that's $1,600 a month.
For how many kids?
But how much was you making, Jay?
Because
it goes by how much you making. Let's not do that.
Together, Mo.
Let's not
when
do
we was
that.
Together, if
But
me
guess
and you were
what?
together, was I paying $1,600 a month?
Guess
when
what,
we were
Al
together?
Green? Guess what, Al Green? We not together no
did
more.
not need
It ain't no
$1,600.
let's stay
So
together.
now all
We're not
of a
together
sudden,
anymore.
need
So we're not
$1,600, but
we're
yet
not
you
going off of
agreed-
that.
You
We're not
agreed to
going off of that.
500. You say, yeah, you did the math with the.
Hey Mo, your phone
agreed
is
to
off.
5.
Did your phone die?
You agreed.
Oh, you're outside the
And then all
club.
of a sudden, because the judge, because the white man with the calculator says 16, you're like, oh, I want that number.
You know why? Because the white man with the calculator did something that was fair. He didn't bully me to take $500 a month. He didn't bully me to take $500 a month from your ass.
Just because you can out of greed.
And you only gave it because you was being stingy and you ain't want to fucking pay.
The custodial parent takes what they truly need. They realize that they don't need as much as the court be awarding.
That's
truly
a lie.
need?
I listen.
Did you say truly need?
That's a lie.
Have you
want and
truly
will
need?
Accept is different than what you truly need.
I get $400.
Your kid don't need brand new sneakers every 2 pairs every month.
Yeah,
so Jay Black, hold on. Jay Black. And I'm talking about outside of Black Air Force Ones. Outside of Black Air Force Ones, do you think the kids don't run over 2 pair of sneakers a month? You telling me you wearing these same sneakers every day?
Every month you're not buying sneakers, Mo.
Who not? Who not?
As a custodial parent. You're not buying
I am a custodial
parent,
and I can tell you I do.
Every freaking month. So you got 12 pairs. So Gabe got 12 pairs of sneakers right now for the last 12 months.
Or they get sent out to Goodwill. You know why? Because them things be ran over.
Mo, you full of it. You're full of it.
Nah.
You're full of it.
Jay Black.
If you want me to believe that
my kids run track and they play basketball,
show me the last 6 months of Foot Locker receipts.
Jay Black, and it don't be just from Foot Locker either.
What? No, you're not buying. You're not buying Target.
What I mean by that is there are other brands and higher end shoes that people buy outside of Foot Locker. I splurge on my son before I splurge on myself.
You know what that means? You are horrible money manager. If you're spending
horrible money manager,
if you're spending additional funds
let me help you, baby.
Run through every month,
baby, let me help you out. Let me help you out real quick because my son is well taken care of. Because you just said me.
Why are you spending?
You said horrible money manager.
Yes.
How about when your check is delayed and I'm able to still take care of a household?
Hey,
how about that?
Hey, guys.
I'm not lumping everybody.
Guys. Hello.
Do not lump every female into that situation. situation. Your situation is completely different. If you want to tell a whole goddamn story and why you feel the way you do. But don't be attacking females about some goddamn child support because of one situation and one female that you dealt with. Don't do that.
I'm talking about Mo.
Don't do that.
And I ain't gotta say nothing else.
I can't share my opinion. Obviously,
no, because you lump every female that's receiving child support.
Sneakers every month.
Every child, every person. So let me ask you something, Jay Black. And because let me help you. Let me help support my logic. Jay Black, do you have a pair of Gucci sneakers, or have you ever?
No, I ain't.
Have you ever? You've never owned. You got Gucci glasses. Don't you got Gucci glasses?
Well, I do splurge on glasses for myself, but
okay, so it's a splurge, right? It's a splurge, right?
But that's the only thing
it's a splurge. So you're telling me.
Wait. Can we get
never splurge on my kid?
Mo,
no,
can we
if you can get it,
I'm
why
not buying
can't my
Gucci
kid
glasses
get it?
every month.
Well,
I'm not doing it every month. And I'm not going through them and losing them every month.
Guys, can we? Mo, can I get
it's
you
10 o'clock. I gotta go.
See, Jay Black has.
My wife said we was going out to eat this morning.
Wait.
I hope she'll take you nothing. I hope she make you a choke sandwich.
I'm out because
I hope she makes you a choke sandwich.
Get you on IG Live for the last.
I'm sorry.
5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Can I get you on IG Live?
Jay Black done pissed me off this morning.
That's all.
Okay. Wait, y'all. Wait. Okay.
This was supposed to be with Kelly J, and I hope Kelly, if it's like this tonight, I don't know. I don't know if I want this heat. You said you just wanted a male's perspective. I'm just sharing my experience with child support and how females need an itemized receipt. They need to do certain things to really justify the funds. Are they money managing properly, or are they just wanting more money from the baby dad to help support them financially in other areas for other kids, for other things that they want? No. And Mo is just proving my point about wasting money for no reason.
It's not
needed.
All I'm saying is now Jay Black has said what he said, and now we're on IG Live. So Mo, it's your turn. Go get it.
Jay Black used $800 as a talking point.
$1,600 a month. It was $800 every 2 weeks.
Right, based for 2 kids, based on how much money you were making. Let's make that a point first. Everybody's not paying what you pay. That's number one. And I'm sorry if your experience was with a woman who wasn't fiscally responsible, but don't you ever call me out and say that I'm not fiscally responsible because I want to treat my kid to something that I actually own. You got Gucci glasses on, right? You got Gucci glasses on. So you saying that it's too good? It's too good to treat your son to a pair of high-end glasses?
If you're so worried about your son, save that money.
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that you buy it every month. But what I'm saying is,
hold on. Mo, you got 10 more seconds, and then Jay goes in. You got 10 more seconds, so go. Go ahead.
So all I'm saying is,
shut up.
Every woman doesn't spend the money that you contribute, because that money that you just contributed doesn't take care of the whole household. No, it doesn't go get my hair done. No, it doesn't go get my nails done and all of that, like you're implying. That money that you're sending, yes, it actually goes, but it doesn't come on time, Jay Black. So while we're waiting for your delayed deposit to hit the account for child support, trust and believe the house is still being taken care of. So you need to come off of that hurt box that you're on when you talk about child support, because everybody doesn't treat it that way. Every woman is not like that.
Leave the courts out of it.
Okay. Now, Jay Black, it's your turn. Go.
No, because nigga, you yelled at me earlier. Keep that same mother effing energy. You yelled at me earlier.
I am. Get back to me. Child support is a trigger. I was.
It's a hurt box. It ain't a trigger. You hurt. You scarred.
She said it's a hurt box.
Can you acknowledge that high-end sneakers is a waste every month if you go through sneakers?
Nobody said every month. That's not what I said.
What did you say, Mo? You said every month he go through sneakers.
I said he doesn't every month. It is very easy to buy your kid 2 pair of sneakers. It is very easy for a kid to go through 2 pair of sneakers. I don't care if you get them from Target or Foot Locker.
Wait. Y'all breaking the rules.
Sorry.
Okay, Jay Black, now you have 30 seconds to actually debate your topic. Go get it. Go.
No, I'm not a great debater when it comes to stuff like this because it is what it is. The facts are the facts. And the reality is, if Mo is blowing through money that she knows that the kid is going to need for whatever down the road, her half, and it's always what the dad got to pay. It's, well, what's your half you put it in? If it's summer camp, why are you giving me the whole bill? What is your portion? So for Mo, I just needed her to understand the balance that it is two parties and it should be discussed prior. So you just going to sign them up without even talking to me? So you're going to do, like, where was the dialogue? Oh, I need this for that. Well, wait, where was my input? So if you're going to expect me to help pay half of it, where's my input in making that decision? Some of those things that are not given to a father, but expected, I think is foul. And you blow money on Gucci sneakers every month. 2 pairs is just foolish to me when you know you want
that out of context. But go ahead.
I didn't take that out of context. That's what you say, because every month you don't need sneakers and you let 2 pairs.
Okay. Shawnee, you have 60 seconds right now. I have my phone right here. Shawnee, what do you think about this topic right now? And go.
J Black, there is no way you can dictate what the custodial parent does with the child. No, I'm not calling you asking you, can I put them in summer camp? I'm gonna put them in summer camp because that's the need. You're not here. So if I would much rather say pay the summer camp, the sporting fees, than to pay for all of the other stuff to take care of. Shoes, yes, we have to get shoes because, like, my daughters run track, they play basketball. You know how many pairs of shoes I got to buy a year? A lot. Okay, because they have to have the right shoes on their feet. Clothes, they're growing. They ain't reached their peak where their foot has stopped growing. They eat. The grocery bill is $600 a month. The grocery bill. And you want to know what I get a month? If I get it on time, and if I might get the $800, that's $400 a kid for the month. And then sometimes I might get $50 here, $100 here. Well, I can send you $250 right now, and I'm gonna work on getting the rest.
All right, Shawnee.
And that's without a court order, right?
Whoa. Okay. We had to stop. J Black, respond.
I don't want to respond to every little point, Mike. I don't want to like break her down, because the reality is she's going to still expect that man to pay that money when she needs it, or she's going to say, I'm going to do it on my own. You're no good father. Then she's going to badmouth the dad and make him look bad, low key, and act like they really didn't do it. But you're going to badmouth in front of the kids, which leaves that impression. But when yet you didn't include in that dialogue. So yes, the kids are going to do because they want to do activities, but can you include the person that you're going to expect some bread from? Can you have that dialogue so you have an understanding, knowing going forward what's going to be from the beginning?
You still have more time, J Black.
I don't need all the time. The reality is the reality.
Sorry. I apologize. No, okay, I apologize. All right.
Can I ask a question?
Okay, Mo, you now have 60 seconds. Go.
Okay, so if we're talking about the best interest of the child, right, J Black, and talking about activities, me personally, if I know it's something that's beneficial, right, to my kid, whether it be kickboxing, karate, football, or whatever, yes, I'm going to sign them up. And my expectation is, because we want this child to do the best that they can, is that, hey, can you tell me, can we work out something? Can you tell me how much you're going to contribute? But I'm not going to say, because your dad didn't contribute, little Johnny, you can't play football. No, I'm not. As a mother and as a custodial parent, I'm going to do what I have to do to make sure that it happens. So J Black, your concept of, well, you should have talked it over with me. Okay, what kind of conversation do we need to have whether little Johnny is going to be able to play football or not? It's either yes or no. It's either you're going to contribute or not. The dialogue needs to be, well, okay, what are you going to contribute? Child support, 9 times out of 10, if it's going off of how much you make per year or whatever, you're paying the bare minimum allowable by law. In Shawnee's instance,
and do you need that amount?
Wait.
Mo, like, legit.
Wait.
But that comment.
Okay. No, it's my turn now.
Go ahead.
Okay. But that happens. So are we saying that the mothers don't badmouth kids in front of the badmouth the other parent in front of the
kids? I would never.
Okay.
Never.
Put Lady Q back
on the phone.
Lady Q.
When you talk to your girlfriend.
Wait, guys.
See?
Listen,
you scarred.
No, listen. Lady Q said, who the fuck badmouth a dad in front of their kids? So, Shawnee, answer that question and understand that I'm putting the whole 60 seconds up. So let me reset and we go.
Who badmouths the dad? Some people do that.
Thank you for being honest.
Some people do. It's not necessary, but the kids get old enough and they know, so they start bad mouthing their dad. But when you talk about like child support, like Mo was saying, my child support situation is my court order because I work well with the dad and don't want to argue with him all the time. Well, really, he only ordered to pay about $200 a month because he asked me when we go to court, can he say whatever. I don't feel like going to court. So say whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm going to put my kids in whatever I want to put them in. Yes, I'm going to call you and say, hey, listen, track season is going to run me about $8,500 this season. Can you pay that? Can you just take care of that? If he says yes, great. And then I got to wait for the nickel and dime situation to happen. If he don't pay it, guess what? Mama going to pay it. Mama gonna get it done. So no, I don't need to talk to you. I don't need your permission to put my children in anything because where there's a will, there's a way. I'm gonna get it done. If I want them in it, I'm gonna put them in it. Now, if you don't want to be a part of that and you don't want to see your child develop, that's on you while you walking around with your Gucci glasses on and your Jordans and all that.
All right. Stop right there. Lady Q said, you keep lumping all women together. Respect who the F you speaking to in this moment. All right, Jay Black, 60 seconds.
What? I'm done. What was the debate? What was the next question?
No, I'm just going by the dialogue that's going on. Lady Q.
Mike is having fun.
No, I see. Trying to be a moderator.
He's smoking his black around.
You really smoking in your apartment on your last day there?
My last day here.
Absolutely.
All right, Lady Q. Last comment. Lady Q.
Lady Q just made a good point. Read
Lady
what she
Q said, I told my daughter's father not to take me back to court because he was only paying $400. His dumb ass didn't listen, and I got $850 for one child. Told him be consistent, and I won't take it there. Okay, before we. Oh wait, Jay. Hold on, I want to make sure. Okay, and go.
For some individuals, if some individuals don't necessarily need, they have a bottom line number. They crunch the numbers. They know what they need financially. Of course, everyone always wants more. But if you know that this and you know that amount may hurt the other parent, why not take less? Why must you take more, Mo? If you know all you need is $500 a month, but the judge saying I'm gonna give you $850, why not just say no? Let me just go ahead and take the $5 because I know that covers the half of this, takes care of that. And if something else comes up, will you be there for me? We got that agreement. If not, we coming back for modification. Bam, y'all got that agreement. Y'all got the amount and leave it. Why take that $850?
So let me.
Whoa, Jay. You know you have more time, right?
I'm good.
Okay,
I want to hear her response.
All right, let's stop. Okay, so Mo, go.
So you brought up a good point about modifications, right? What happens in the year that you make more money and I don't take your black ass back to court for modification? What happens to the side hustles and the little extra money that you make and I don't bring it back before the judge? So when you talk about a woman taking more than what she needs, when it comes to a child, I don't think there's ever an amount that you can say I'm taking more than what I need to take care of that child. All that should matter is that I'm taking damn good care of your child, and the money, you can see where your money is going. And don't get it twisted, because a lot of people get it jaded about how much money it actually takes to run a household and take care of a child. So when you say that you're getting more than what you need, I would err on the side of caution of you using that statement, Jay Black.
You still got more time to answer the question because you didn't answer. Why take more? She didn't answer the question. I said, why you can technically all day long. You know you don't need that full amount as far as the minimum requirement.
Why are you saying that? Why are you saying what it takes?
You know what I'm saying.
Right, you guys are breaking the rules. You guys are breaking the rules. All right, Shawnee, your turn.
All I have to say is
go.
To enjoy more of this conversation, make sure you tune into Jay Black tonight with Kelly J.
No, I think
as they talk about child support
from the male point of view,
from the Jay Black,
from the Jay Black point of view.
That's a male.
And it'll still go on Kelly J's Facebook, right, Shiny? We could do it here as long as we.
It'll still go on her Facebook. Yeah.
I think we should do.
We got mad hearts going on Instagram Live. Lady Q, her final comment was because women are emotional creatures. Whoa. Let me read this slowly. because women are emotional creatures and hope men are more compassionate, and they aren't. I ain't about to beg for shit.
Wow.
Okay, before, does anybody want to comment on it? Does anybody want to?
I agree with you, Lady Q. I ain't begging for nothing.
But that comes to a point where why does someone who has your child have to feel like they have to beg for anything? Okay, there is nothing I wouldn't do as a mother for my child. I will spend my last penny if I have to, if it means that my child is going to have some level of happiness. That is just how I feel. So when I look at people, and not just men, women too, who got to pay child support, and they go and say, well, all of that money, I got to give you I need something itemized. I need to see every cent that you spending. You see what the electric bill costs? You see what the gas bill costs?
But can you admit some of that child support goes to other places other than the kid? Can you admit
I'm
that?
sorry, that's not my experience. I can't, because that's not my experience. I know I spend that and then some on my kids. So that's not my experience. No, can't co-sign that.
Oh, the money that I spent on them for that's just all okay.
Jay Black, you think that's
you
the
budget
only
your money every month. You know what you need. You know where the bottom line is going to and where
I'm on a budget, all right. But guess what? Guess what that entails? When your money don't come, I still got to meet that budget. I still got to make it work. And that's most women out here and men who are the sole custodial parent of their children. That's what they face. So again, you're operating from a place of hurt, and you're generalizing and saying that all women and who get child support.
Some of my dialogue for tonight. I'm gonna save some other thoughts and perspectives that
Please
I had.
do. I'll be watching.
I'm gonna save. So
everybody tune in this evening.
6 p.m. Eastern, 5 Central.
Here it is, right here.
We'll get the link out and go from there.
You're hurt.
Okay.
You're hurt, and you need to let go of some of that hurt, or figure out a way to let it go.
I'm not hurt. It all started with me saying
talk about child support.
Wait. Everybody talking about this conversation is hurt. Everybody has
and putting everybody in that box.
Wait, I haven't said anything. So I'm just saying this. Everybody's conversation right now is based on their experience on how somebody used them and was unfair. From Mo to Shawnee to Jay Black, everybody has their version of how they were affected and how somebody used them, and it was unfair. Now, I would love to defend Jay Black because I think Jay Black is bringing up some valid reasons. The reason why I don't, because when I was in this situation, Jay Black ain't give a fuck about me. So this is why I'm not defending him. Because in actuality, what Jay Black is saying has valid points. Y'all all have valid points. But the reason why I'm not defending Jay Black is because Jay Black would normally play a song right now. Jay Black would normally.
I think I might need to phone a friend tonight. We're gonna have Michael Shawn on too with me. Mike's coming on with me.
He said don't drag him.
I'm gonna send him the link. We'll send Mike the link too. You ain't doing nothing, Mike.
Yeah, we're gonna have a special edition. That's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be a special.
Just be sitting there.
No.
Well, Jay Black, let me say this, and maybe you can.
It's what Jay Black would do.
Right.
It's what Jay Black would do right now.
Wrap up music.
Right.
Yes. Spent so much money on child support.
I hate
and that bitch spent it on her hair.
Oh, God.
And on her feet too. Cause bitch, you done spent my money.
Jay Black, let me say this. Not all women, take child support and spend on themselves. The good women out here who love their kids and want the best for their kids, spend your child support and then some to make sure that their child has a nice life. And it's not always about name brand. Sometimes it's about sports. Sports cost a lot of money. When Shawnee said $8,500 for track season, I almost lost my mind. So at the end of the day, she got to be responsible for that as the custodial parent. You
plus
come
the
in
house.
You
Plus
can
the
come in
car
as
and
an
everything.
uncle. I call it the uncle syndrome. When you come in when you want to, or when you can, or when it's convenient for you. And that's okay, Jay Black.
All right, Mike. We gotta end this show, Mike, before the YouTube cut us off.
Tonight.
You can't play the whole our dream, man. The steak what they bread. But no,
Louder and louder.
Did they say cheaper to keeper?
All right, we out. We out. We good. Mike, end the show, Mike.
Y'all can't hear me on here. Hold on.
We are way over.
No. Fuck that. Hold on. Let me fix my mic. Let me fix my mic.
Gotta go.
Let me fix my mic. Hold on.
Gotta go.
Hold up.
All right, fix your mic. Your mic sound fine, I think.
Yeah, you sound fine, Mike.
Oh, but I can't. Can y'all hear this?
Oh, no, we hear that. Trust me, YouTube here too.
Yeah.
But I can't hear you.
Mike. You can't keep playing.
We're gonna be canceled. We're gonna get canceled.
They gonna shut us down.
Be canceled for 2 weeks.
Fuck them. Hold on, stay right here. I need to hear y'all better. I need because I can't hear it. Hold on.
Show is over.
No, fuck that. No. Hold on. I want to make sure we good.
Bam out. Peace. Do all
No.
that.
Don't love me.
Kelly J. Holla at you.
Yes, Philly Chica. Mike is messing up the bag. We about to be canceled.
They gonna
play
shut it down.
Oh, that is horrible. All right. We're gonna leave right here. All right, everybody. We'd like to thank y'all for joining us today.
And if he was born in
at least I'm not the only one who didn't spaz. Shout to Jay Black, Sexy Mo, Shawnee Scott. Hey,
what's happening
understand?
Now?
We'll see y'all. I won't see y'all tomorrow. I won't see y'all. We'll see y'all on Monday.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top.